Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
Classic
Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is going. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
Hey, yo, what's happening, good peoples? How y'all doing? Glad that you tuned in. If Ish was a lifestyle, Classic Conversation would have it locked down, you dig? Because we are ready to go at 9-ish tonight. 9-ish. Like I said, if Ish was a lifestyle, Classic Conversations is all over it. As you can see, I am here alone tonight. My man Angelo is on his way. May have some other guests stopping through also, but we're going to go ahead and get started because we know that we have some people that's out there waiting for us to get started. I already got a couple of text messages asking, where y'all at type of deal. So since I'm here alone tonight, I'm going to need for you folks to be a part of this thing with me, you dig? I'm going to need for you to talk to me a little bit, so I ain't talking to myself. I got my man Dwayne on the boards and everything. So
Yes, I'm back here.
Yes, sir. He can say a little bit, but I need for y'all to get in on us with this thing, man. Get in on it. I meant to go live on Facebook, but I can't because I left some things at home. So I would tell everybody on Facebook to go to YouTube right now and make sure that you subscribe. So I'm just going to tell everyone that is on our YouTube channel right now, looking at this thing live, go ahead and hit that share button and share it to your Facebook page. Tell people that we are live right now. Not right now, but now. Let them know. The button. Go on, hit the button. Go ahead and get that thing so we can get it going the right way. I'm going to try and speak on some small topics for the time being until Angelo gets here. Robert Duvall, he passed away today, age of 95. The Godfather, oh man, so many different things, but he was iconic in The Godfather. But he passed away today, so one of the legends in the acting world has left. Again, anyone in The Godfather, they legendary for real, legendary. What else is going on in current events right now? The NBA All-Star Game happened this past weekend. Not sure how much I like this new format. It sure showed that if you're old, you can't be stopping and starting because what they call themselves the OGs, boy, they look bad in that last game. Look real bad in that last game. Dunk contest, it was people dunking, but it still just lost this. I think it lost it. The best thing now is a 3-point shootout. Dame Lillard won it, even though he has not played in an NBA game this year because of a torn Achilles. He still won the 3-point contest, 3-point shootout. That was the highlight of that night, I think. Like I said, the dunk contest wasn't that much for me. Didn't do that much for me.
I'll say something, and I think this hopefully it's a hot take. They were asking why the All-Star game and the different games that we have now aren't lost their luster. And it's because they don't play hard. I hate to say it like that, but back in the 90s, they played hard in those games. Even though it was an All-Star game, and don't get me wrong, they had fluff.
Ready.
Yeah. They played hard.
Yeah.
So when they stopped playing hard, that's when the All-Star games, the Pro Bowl, it went to crap. And then as far as the dunk contest, it went to crap when the stars declined to do it.
Right.
So I mean, LeBron, even if you lost, you should have been in the dunk contest. Who cares about losing? Yep. You probably gonna win on just being yourself. But with that being said, it didn't matter. I don't like to say that because I think he's a GOAT. But all the greats did it. All the GOATs did it. Kobe being Bryant. We leave it out, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? And won. So I mean, and Jordan won, and he really didn't even really win. Dominique won both of them, but
I really thought that Ja Morant would have done it one of these years.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man.
I really did.
Don't get me wrong. I even think Ant-Man, if
Ant-Man.
even though that's not his forte, we know he can do it. So do it in some form, some fashion. Win or lose, who cares if you lose? I don't think that. I don't even think losing that tarnishes it. Because this is what I told somebody. It's some people, because you got to think, this is a court of public opinion. In the T-Mac, Vince Carter, Steve Francis dunk contest, though Vince Carter won it, Steve Francis was.
Steve Francis was always nice.
He changed my perspective. I thought it was closer than it was because Steve Francis was smaller.
Yeah, Steve Francis was nice.
Was still good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had caught that one where it went on his wrist. He was just like,
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. In the court of public opinion, for me, Steve Francis won. Like not
Mama Bracy, how you doing?
I definitely thought Vince Carter won that dunk contest, but it was really close. I thought Steve Francis had he had an argument.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, that's how I look at it. You know, T Mac done it. Man, it's so many great stars that have done that thing. So that's why I think those things have lost their luster. You know what I'm saying? In the Pro Bowl too, like they stopped playing hard. Like when they stopped playing pretty pat. You know, when Sean Taylor started, it must have been Sean Taylor running through that punter. But with that being said, he was playing hard. You know what I'm saying? He ran through that punter because he was playing hard. So I think, I think that's the moral of the story. You got to play hard. And I'll say this: I thought the NBA All-Star Game was pretty decent. I watched the highlights, and I watched pieces of it. You know what I'm saying? Last night
they played hard
as compared to.
Years
I didn't
past.
watch any of the slam dunk contest or the 3-point contest.
Yeah,
so,
the game. I'm just not sure I like the format, but I do understand because you're only going. It's 12 minutes, and each person on the team, you're not going to play for 12 minutes. So they were playing pretty hard, but like I said, the OGs, boy, they got to that last 12 minutes and they just ran. I think it was 23-3 at one time, or 26-3 or something like that. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard was killing 31 points in the second game. Then that next game, he couldn't throw the ball to the fans. It couldn't get it done.
I mean, like I said, my truth is, I just think it still should go back to East and West. You make and just make people play hard, and don't pick the players that don't want to play. You don't pick. I hate to say it. You don't pick. Luka Doncic shouldn't make the All-Star team if he don't want to play. When they were saying LeBron James don't want to play, he shouldn't make the All-Star team. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, it's other players that want to play hard. Like, that's what I think Anthony Edwards said. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but the truth is, they don't want to play hard. Joker, Luka don't want to play hard. I want to play hard. I'm young. I got that. You know what I'm saying? People came to see me. You know, this might be their only time to see me. I'm gonna play hard. So that's it. I think that's an Atlanta mentality, but yeah, I think that's not a everywhere mentality. So big up to Ant-Man MVP. George Pickens was the MVP of the flag football.
Georgia boys doing it.
Yeah, they doing it.
Todd Vick, what's up, bro? Miss Selena, how you doing? Again, as y'all can see, I'm here alone right now. I'm waiting on Angelo. Said he's on his way. Yeah, some business to attend to, you know, getting things going with Uptown and all of that good stuff. So he is on his way. I was, going to try and hold off on getting into some of the good topics until he got here, but
okay, I got a good topic, and this could be a hot topic because I don't think y'all talked about it. I think I sent the video to you guys. What do you think about the healthcare industry and how they recently were brought in front of the Senate to talk about how they monopolize health, like the Aetnas, the Cignas, the Blue Cross Blue Shields, they own CVS. Not only do they own CVS, they own CVS Caremark, which is the discount prescription thing. They own the pharmacies. Then you gotta, if you want the drug to be sold, you gotta come to them to get the drug sold. Then they own the doctors. You know what I'm saying? So they own everything that's gonna keep them getting paid, and even when the consumer think they getting a discount, you still just paying them.
And the crazy thing is, you would think that because you monopolize the market that you wouldn't have to charge as much.
Correct.
You would think that because you have more people that's actually within your network. But now that but then again, I guess they're thinking, yeah, we got more people. Where else they're gonna go? So we're gonna charge higher than ever.
And you keep people sick with the incentivize that you're gonna always get paid. Like, just think about it like that. Like, we already think that, like the people who, know it's like, to stay healthy is to keep yourself out of harm's way. And the only people that put us in harm's way is the people making the food, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Controlling the prices, putting only fast food restaurants in areas that, you know what I'm saying? So this is what's killing the people. But what's also going on is that you going to these places to get care, and the person providing the care is getting you every which way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, I know, bro. I went to the doctor when I had that bronchial infection, and they was like, "Yeah, you good. You ain't got to pay no copay." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good deal." Man, when that bill came in, all they did was give me a COVID test, flu test, took my blood pressure, and that's it. Honestly, that everything else was we were talking.
how much was the bill?
And bill came $635.
I have a friend who works for a doctor who does lab work. Basically, what you just said. They charge. They don't take insurance either. This is a business that doesn't take insurance, but all they do is lab work.
Mm-hmm.
They have like a $99 subscription charge for it.
Okay.
You get all the lab work you want done. You can fill prescriptions there and everything.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
they raped. They got me good, boy.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like and what's happened is the people come to them, and if you want to use your insurance, they'll just for what you got to get, like the medications you got to get, they'll just outsource it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they'll give you their price, and you see if their price is better than what they were going to outsource you. And if it's better, it might be you might pay that rather than paying.
Yeah,
using your insurance.
I'm gonna have to holler at you about that one then, because they got me pretty damn good.
So it was just I was just talking to her about that. That's what's crazy. It's like it's the ways they make money is hand over foot.
Oh man, Mama Brace said her medication went up $9. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy out there. Oh, you know what? Tyler Perry had a new movie.
I ain't watched it yet.
I
watched it too, man. I heard it.
I was
people told me it was good.
I was thoroughly impressed. Now, don't get me wrong. At the beginning, I'm gonna tell you this, Dwayne. At the beginning,
It give you a proof.
go through it.
Yeah.
At the beginning, you're gonna be like, look like you're trying too hard. But it gets better. Lessons, educational. I mean, there's a lot of cursing in it because it's Joe. I wish I could tell you to let your daughter watch it.
I'm gonna let her watch it.
Because of the historical. I mean, I don't want to. We're gonna talk about it next week then.
I'm gonna watch it. 'Cause like I said, now you're the third person.
Yeah. I was thoroughly impressed. And Cat Williams' show came out too. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say like I said, I have a friend who I really respect his film takes because he's very critical, and he said it was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he don't even like Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
He was like Tyler Perry. I remember we posted like Tyler Perry went left, but he went to right left.
Yeah.
Crazy. So. Yeah.
Mama Bracer said they talked about it at the center. She said the seniors love it. I'm telling you, man, I was thoroughly impressed because usually when Tyler's movies are really good, it's because he's writing about a true story. And he does a good job of putting the right people in the right places and directing that. But this time, this is his characters. Now, I will tell you this. I tripped out. There's one part of the film where it's him as, what is his name in the movie? I can't think of his name. But it's him and it's Medea and it's Joe. It's a 15-minute scene. I'm like, these folks are sitting here. This is Tyler Perry talking to himself in the whole damn thing. That was crazy. That was some good stuff. Good friend of mine, actor friend of mine, he actually played, he was Joe. He was a stand-in for Joe. So he did a lot of stuff out there. He done a lot of stuff being a stand-in for Joe. He said that was pretty cool, but it's hard to keep a straight face when you're, while you're filming with Medea doing her thing. Cat Williams came out again. It's not long. I laughed more because I looked at the Tyler Perry movie before. I laughed more at the Tyler Perry movie than I did at Cat's special. Yeah, it was.
And only reason I see that is one, it's nothing really super spicy out here to talk about. You know what I mean? Because even I say that you seen Chappelle's stand up?
I hadn't seen. Yes, I have. Yeah. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm sorry.
Chappelle's stand up was brilliant, but it wasn't super funny.
It wasn't funny. It was
wasn't
informative.
super funny. It was informative.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But it was good though. You know what I'm saying? Like it did have some funny moments, like you said.
His delivery sometimes.
Yeah, it's and then when you do the backstory, when I heard the backstories of how he owned the town, like it was funny. You know what I mean? Like, cause then it makes the stand up even better. You know what I mean? But that's why I said like I was hoping that Cat could get to a place like that where his storytelling can evolve to the point where he can remain. You know,
let's see. With Cat, all I hear is Money Mike.
Yeah.
I can't. Every time I hear him talk, all I hear is Money Mike.
This is how I look at Cat. When something super crazy is going on in the world, he functions really well because he can make jokes on it. But that's what I'm saying. At this time, it's not nothing going super crazy on in the world. So
now
the jokes are a little bit.
His little spot on 45, 47 was funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his little spot that he did on him.
But that's what I'm saying.
That was pretty funny.
But that's probably what he, But
that's the craziest thing. Yeah,
that's the craziest thing going on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course he talked about the Diddler. Talked about 50 Cent a little bit, not much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a couple of cracks in, but at the beginning of it, I was laughing almost because I thought I was supposed to, and then after that, I just stopped laughing. Yeah, I just kind of stopped laughing at it, but yeah, anybody that's out there, I'm telling you, make sure that you check out Tyler Perry's. I think it's Joe's Road Trip. Make sure that you check that out. Again, it's funny and it's very informative and educational all at the same time. It's a pretty good show. It's a pretty good one. He did a damn good job with that one. Did a good job with that one. There you go. What up, bro? You know you was coming through. What's happening? It's my man, Too Free. Yeah. Did you see it yet? Yeah. You got him. Got his mic already on. Yeah, I was thoroughly
impressed.
Yeah, because he usually, I was saying, when Tyler's movies are really good is when he's writing about a true story and he can just follow something.
You think Tyler Perry good?
When he does true stories. When he does true stories, it ain't much to do because the story's already there. Now, am I a fan of Tyler Perry and his hustle? Yeah.
Yeah.
But having been on his set, I can see why some of his stuff looks so off because he does so much in a short period of time, and he doesn't cut. He just keeps rolling.
What you mean?
Like, if there's a lot of times when you're acting, you could say a line, but the director wants you to say it in a different way.
So
usually they'll cut and tell you, hey, this is how I want you to do it. Tyler don't do that. So you sitting there saying something like, yo, you need to let me know where my cousin at. Tyler will be standing right here. And he'll be going, no, you need to say it this way. And they just keep going. So they don't get to really feel that part of it or do the art within acting. And it comes off across the screen as, man, this dude can't act, or this girl, she can't act. But then you look up and you see them in other shows. The reason being is that they actually can act, but it's because of the way he films, it's kind of messes up. But this one with Joe's Road Trip, I was, like I said at the beginning, I felt like he was trying to be funny too much. But after I got through that, I thought it was pretty educational, pretty informative.
It was one of his better shows. And he was raunchy. I ain't never seen him do that before.
Yeah.
It was a sex scene, sexual encounter type situation.
Sure was.
Yeah.
That was a man and a woman.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he made that for his son, too. I think he made that for his son. How old is his son now? Teenager?
No, he's still young, ain't he? Like 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, like 7 or 8 years old, something like that.
I just thought about that because it's like, dang. Because that's Tyler Perry's son. He's going to grow up with some privileges.
Oh, facts.
So it's kind of get hard. You get lost in the sauce when it comes to
Yeah,
that
he's
stuff.
going to grow up with a lot of privileges. I mean, shit. A lot of them. A whole lot of them. I was trying to wait for Lo to get in, but I got you. We're going to talk about a couple of things. I don't know if you heard about this Pastor T.D. McNutt down in Florida.
Big who?
T.D. McNutt. T.D., not Titty. T.D. McNutt.
Oh, T.D.
in
McNutt.
Florida. He was arrested on December 3rd, 2025 with charges of cruelty towards a child and abuse without great bodily harm. He has denied the allegations. Well, at the beginning, after it first happened, he couldn't go around the kid, couldn't go home. Him and his wife adopted his nephew. Because
he whipped that ass and got in trouble.
And supposedly, though, the kid reported them, called the cops on him, put all these charges on him, and he actually made the kid apologize online to everybody. He did Facebook Live, and he made the kid apologize. But what I wanted to ask was, have we weaponized kids so much to where we are scared to discipline them?
Hell yeah.
As in, they can call 911, they can record your conversations, they can videotape you, because now it doesn't have to be physical abuse anymore. It could just be verbal abuse. And a kid can get you put out the house, out of your own house. What do you think on that?
I do think it's true. I think a lot of kids are now able to take situations that should be held within the family and weaponize it so that they can hurt the parent. I think Kirk Franklin's son was a problem with that. Like, his son is grown, but I'm saying Kirk was talking to his son. He didn't know he was talking to his son in a tape recorder.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so whatever problem they had, they have enough resources and enough people. They could have worked that out a different way other than on social media. I think also, too, like a lot of people in authority, like I've seen police officers get treated a certain way. I've seen teachers get treated a certain way. And it's like a kid can say 30 cuss words to you and you say one back. Right. And now you in trouble. Well, you shouldn't have said that. You're the professional, da-da-da-da. But then it seems like he just, sometimes you can be reserved so long and then at some point you may respond. And it may not be the professional response, but it wasn't going to hurt it wasn't a physical response.
Right.
It could have been just, you could say something back to them and the kids know that. And they'll tell
That's what I'm
somebody.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That I cussed Jae Tea out for 30 minutes and he told me suck my da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And that's all that's going to be talked about.
It's like you've weaponized children to the point to where parents are handcuffed to where they actually cannot discipline a child. And I'm not speaking physically all the time, even though I believe in
spanking.
Yeah.
When necessary.
Yeah.
Especially when they're young.
I believed in it. It worked for me. I felt long as I did it the right way the first 2 or 3 times, I wasn't going to have to do it anymore. And that's the way it worked out. I was hoping it did. I hoping I wasn't going to be fighting this kid when he was big. Then it becomes from spanking to beatings. Me, myself, I was beat when I was a kid. It was a little different. But, but now these parents, especially you think about that, all these single mothers that's out here today.
Raising these YNs.
And can't do anything.
They can't just, do you want to pay the price? I mean, that's what character is about. But, when it comes to your money and, you got one job or a main job and now you can't work it because your child, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I give you another one. You can't put them out either. You can't put minors out.
You know what? That happened to a friend of mine. She didn't put him. She told him to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So he left. Cops brought him back. He left and walked to McDonald's. Cops saw him up there and brought him back and said, told her that, if he's seen outside again, without supervision, they come to get her and put her in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember a situation where a kid was arguing with his mom or his sister. She was a younger sister. The mom got in it. And then, baby, if you're going to act like that, you can leave and put him out. Police came. Told him you can't put the son out. He a minor. He can't act the way he acting. Y'all got to work that out. Eventually, he ended up getting so irate, he got into it with the police officer and went to juvie for a minute. And that's another joke. You go in one door and out the next in a matter of hours.
Yeah, it's a revolving door.
Now it's a point system in Atlanta. I didn't know that. It's a point system. So you can get arrested for, let's say, stealing a car.
Yeah, we had Harvey up here. He was talking about that.
And if you don't have enough points, they can't detain you. They just give you a ticket and you come back later. I'm like, what the hell is a damn point system?
Yeah, just so I guess it's like same point system that they have, driving. When you're driving, you get them points for certain speeding tickets and all that type. I guess it's the same type of thing, but I don't know. Maybe they think scared straight work by getting them in there, but if they know you're gonna let them out, you've seen it on movies where these kids say it. What you gonna do?
I seen a kid buck up at a cop. Cop arrest him, and if the longest part of the arrest was taking him to the station. That motherfucker was in and out. Boop, boop, boop. And it's really, I don't know, but I don't know how people think that's going to help.
As in going in and out of jail or going to...
Or giving children that much power and authority to dictate to you how they're going to behave. So I get to steal my dad's car, and then I don't get to get if you go upside my head, I can call the police.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've weaponized kids, and the thing is, once they figured it out, once they figured it out, you're in trouble. I mean, if you got a kid that wants to be bad, they can be bad.
They can be bad, and the limits to. And one thing I hate is when you got a kid that's a documented liar, deceitful person, and they come to a person of authority looking to get somebody else in trouble. Man, you're a documented liar. I'm not about to listen to you. You're supposed to be put out, immediately out the room. You're supposed to, your process for telling on somebody ain't the same for the kid that's following all the rules.
Said that Kirk's son was a grown man that was acting childish. Tyler said Jimmy Kimmel, he was on Jimmy Kimmel, he said his son would not be allowed to look at Joe. That's what I'm saying. I wish that I could tell people to have their children take a look at it, but you can't because it's,
you can have a college age kid.
Yeah. It's
not fun.
The pimp stuff though is Dwayne ain't seen it yet. I don't want to say too much of it, but the pimp stuff had me cracking up.
Me too. You talking about this is not binary, Shut the fuck up, nigga. Hey, that made me think though. I wonder what Oprah thought when she seen it, cause that's his girl, Oprah, Gail.
Saw the movie.
Yeah.
You think they would go against it because of
I don't know. They don't really come off as a person who want to see that abrasive type stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, they got to know that. Well, I don't know.
Tyler Perry never made nothing that abrasive. He may have had My Dear and Joe, had a scene.
Had a little scene, yeah.
But it ain't never been no whole.
Yeah, he let Joe get it in this time. Boy.
And even with My Dear have a whole scene, she don't be that raunchy.
Joe sounded like Samuel L. Jackson in this bad boy.
He was going loose.
He was dropping them.
And talking plain English too.
He was dropping them bombs on them. I'm glad I checked it out though, because I wasn't gonna look at it. Usually I don't look at them too fast, but I was sitting there Saturday night. I said, you know what, let's check it out, see what it's about. And it was, like I said, it was
funny,
surprisingly good. It was funny, and like I said, it was educational.
Story, yeah.
It was educational. That part right there. Again, Dwayne ain't seen it, so I don't want to say too much.
Dwayne ain't gonna watch it.
Oh, that's who was that playing? Oh, that's Houston. Okay. Sorry, y'all. We're looking at the game also. My bad. Yeah, we're looking at the game also. Basketball game and Master P's son is playing. So we took a look. But on the same thing with this pastor
McNutt.
McNutt, yeah. Pastor McNutt, Dr. T.D. McNutt. When you look at the video of him, the kid, and his wife, the kid is sitting there like this, bruh. The kid looks like, remember the movie Get Out?
Yeah.
And the way their face, that's the way the kid looks sitting there.
He might want to put that joke out.
Hey, bro, the kid was sitting there looking. The kid looked as if
this was forced.
Yes,
I got to do this.
I got to do it. So it then made you go, well, damn. I wonder if this man did beat this child,
or what abuse he been through.
Right, because the way he was sitting there, bro. It's one thing for a kid to sit there and be remorseful, because they did wrong or whatever. But the way this kid was sitting there in a robotic stance, and then when he apologized, it was like he was reading it.
I wonder why they was white, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
It's a black family?
Yeah.
Why you just gonna put the boy out?
Yeah. Again, you adopted him.
Shit, he can be but your own child, if they gonna not respect your house, you gotta go. That's when you grown, when you feel like you don't have to follow no rules.
Yeah, I'm a matter of fact, we're gonna look at these comments. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna let you look at the video. We're gonna come back and talk about what you see. Let me see if I got any more comments up here. All right, y'all. Dwayne, we're going to take a small break. We're going to take a small break, y'all. While we're on break, go ahead and hit that share button. Drop it on your Facebook page. And once we come back, let my man take a look at it. And matter of fact, on this break, we're going to be gone for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's T.D. McNutt, McNutt. Pull it up. Look at the video. It's a Facebook video. You're going to see the link. Pull it up and check it out. He has it wide open because he wants the apology to get out. It's almost like he needed it to get out type of deal. Take a look at it. Once we come back, we're going to jump onto that. And then we're going to talk about women giving men that they don't commit to more access to them than they give men that actually commit to them. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time, since the iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride, because I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
The whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right, and I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left. It was dry to the right. It was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lo, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped shit.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
to find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time since iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride because I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
You know, the whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right, and I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left. It was dry to the right. It was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lo, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped shit.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. We are back. I don't know if you're in the building. How you been, buddy? Everything been all right with you?
Want a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
Start getting to this is my personal, not my personal, working with kids. When kids are adopted and they know, I'm still working.
No, you good. Oh yeah, it was on mine too. Hold on. The commercial was still running up there. Okay. There we go.
So
Should be coming up.
you know, a lot of times when kids who have been adopted and they know it, especially if they got contact with their parents, when they start getting to that maturity age, they start having, you know, conflict with the adopted parents because they want to know where they come from, why did you adopt you? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of problems come with that, and it's just kind of par for the course. Having challenges that's unnecessary. Because, you know, when somebody crazy or hurt, shit ain't got to make sense for them to do stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. I see where you're going with that.
When you hurt, you know, you do stuff that don't necessarily make logical sense. But it's a pattern that's been hit, and when that pattern's hit, you misbehave, right? You act out of character. And it could be a scratch, a push, an abrasive. It don't have to be intentional. You know what I mean? And I see that a lot with adopted kids. You like it just something triggers you, and it's like you respond.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this story. I want to see because since he did the video, I hadn't seen the comments. I want to look at the comments, but from what I've been hearing, the comments are everybody's actually on the kid side. At first, they was on his side, and then
Now they on the kid.
Now they're on the kid side after people saw the video, the way the kid was sitting up there and everything, and the way his apology was.
Why he felt the need to have to prove himself to the whole world, though?
That's another thing, because I understand sometimes using embarrassment as a tool to discipline. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if you remember when some people was telling their kids, listen, if you don't get your grades right away, we're going to cut your hair off. We're going to cut your dreads off.
Yeah.
Something like that. But with this instance, the whole video was basically him talking. The kid did the apology, and that was it. It seems like he was trying to prove himself
innocent.
Yeah.
Which to me, when you don't have a moral compass, righteousness don't need a self-defense team. Mm. Like when what's her boy? When Creflo got in trouble. When Creflo slapped his little daughter around or whatever happened. I don't know if he slapped her around, but he put something on her. And he was like, man, shit, I go to jail. And that was the last you heard of it. No, I would just question, why would a parent want to prove his righteousness to the world?
Right. If you wanted to make the kid apologize, if anything, you would take you want him to be embarrassed in front of his peers. So you take him to the school.
But he wasn't embarrassed. The parent looked embarrassed.
But that's what I'm saying. Why do that? If you're gonna use this as a tool, you take him to the school and make him apologize in front of his friends and make him look embarrassed in front of his friends. On this video, the kid just looked like he was scared. He didn't look embarrassed. Yeah. It looked like he was scared because, again, the kid probably not even on Facebook, so you ain't embarrassing me.
Ain't nobody watching this.
Ain't none of my friends looking at this, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know I said before we went to break what we was going to come back and we was going to talk about, but we're going to flip this thing real quick because we started talking about something else in regards to AI and all of this type of stuff. So, ask you this. Do we as black people give our heroes a pass when we know that they are doing or did something wrong? I'm going to give you some examples. R. Kelly. Most of us saw the video a long time ago.
Yeah.
And cancel culture wasn't really out then, but still we didn't stop
rocking with R. Kelly.
Rocking with R. Kelly.
We still ain't start rocking with R. Kelly.
My point
I ain't
exactly.
gonna start rocking with R. Kelly.
Next one.
If that nigga drop a new album, I'm on that
I'm with
motherfucker.
you. Next one, Chris Brown. Now we saw the video, and we saw some of the video, and you also saw the pictures of Rihanna after what happened. But you know what? We kept right on rocking with Chris Brown.
And we still gonna rock with Chris Brown.
All right. The Diddler.
Now Diddy a little different.
You don't think folks still rocking with him?
He wasn't really an artist.
But he's one of the heroes. You know, he have to be an artist. I'm just giving you some examples right here. That's all.
Diddy ain't, I mean, I'm gonna rock R. Kelly music. If R. Kelly come out with an album, I am gonna listen to it. If Chris Brown, I think that's a little different. But Diddy, and he got in trouble for sleeping with male prostitutes.
We saw him beat that girl up in the hallway.
Yeah. You know, he wrong as two right feet. But I think their relationship was violent. And I think when you're in a violent relationship and it's part of the culture of your that's the same thing Chris Brown. When violence is part of the culture of your relationship, I think that's different than abuse.
So you think that Rihanna was fighting Chris
Rihanna
Brown?
beat the shit out of Chris, and Chris stopped her by beating her ass. He ain't the only one. She wasn't the only one with scratches. But when you know violence, that was part of their relationship. It's like some people go to a certain restaurant on Fridays or they do a special thing. Violence, slapping each other when you mad was part of what they did.
So you saying
that some people have violence as part of their relationship, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Okay, all right.
I'm saying that I think it's wrong, matter of fact, but I'm saying that that's their relationship and it's a part of their fabrics. But I do think now I'm gonna give you one that's just crazy. We give Barack Obama a pass, and based on deeds. He don't deserve the accolades that the black community give him. He deserves accolades. Don't get me wrong. But he not for us like we think he for us. He'll choose the middle of the road when he's supposed to choose black.
Now, are you saying it's based on
everyone Angelo?
Hey, what's happening? But what are you saying is based on the one issue that you have with him, with the preacher, Jeremiah, or are you saying this
several
about other people besides?
Several.
That's a heavy statement you just made.
It's got to be made. Leaders got to walk heavy. I give you another example that he did, and this is with admiration for the man. This I love. You know what I mean? And I think his position in life was to do what he did. But let me give you an example. Another one. When he spoke out against Trayvon Martin. He run to the Rose Garden. He answered a question. He didn't come out to speak on the violence that happened in Florida. He answered the question. He says, if Trayvon looks like my son. But when that cracker put Skip Gates in jail, let's come down and let's everybody have a beer and let's talk about it. Remember when Skip Gates got arrested by the cop in his crib? Or he flip-flopped with the gay issue. 2008, he wasn't for gay marriage. 2012, he was. 2012, he was. And the 2012 election, gays were allowed to be married.
Now, let me ask you this in regards to that. When you say flip-flop, is it flip-flop is it called flip-flopping if you change your mind?
Hell yeah. Gay people been gay since people been people. So he knew he got gay people in his family, according to him. He knows the dynamics of that. And he said gay people shouldn't be married. Then he changed. They kept pressure on his ass. And he chose gay people. Oh, he got the Don't Ask Tell removed. Don't Ask, what was it?
Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That was removed. You can be openly gay now and serve in the military.
Yeah.
And I'm saying those type of things, but what did he do for
That was
black?
part of his platform, though. Go.
Yeah, in 2012. But what did he do for black people? He knew our reading scores were low academically. Black children, he knew black children are being harmed by black people in the ghettos or in the urban areas. He didn't address our issues. He knew that we didn't get proper economic situations when it comes to funding contracts and whatnot. He may have did it and I don't know about it. Even my brother's keeper, that was Eric Holder's that he brought with him. That wasn't his initiative.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it mattered. Because 92%.
Was Eric Holder on his administration?
Yeah, the
So
second
why does
time.
it matter?
Because it should have been more for black children than what Eric brought to the table. He should have had his own initiatives as the president with 92% of our vote. If I give you 92% of our vote, I want something in return for my community, which you come from.
Boy, you took the words out of my mouth.
His community asked for.
I was about to say, what platform did you see any of our black leaders?
He dissed them. When Chicago State, you had Farrakhan, Jesse Jackson, Cornel West, Tavis Smiley, the fast talking doctor from DC, Eric Dyson. They all put love on the table. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. And they were saying what we need in our community, and I'm missing some people out. And they said what we need in our community. The Black Caucus gave them carte blanche. We needed academic parameters. We needed housing security. We needed healthcare reform. We needed more black teachers. It's a lot of things he could have done, and he was a lame dunk president. So he could have used the budget he already had that was to do stuff academically. He could have done more like Joe Biden pushed for the student loan forgiveness. I mean, it's a lot of things.
But you realize that Obama,
can't give him a pass.
Out of 8 years in office, he only had 2 years where he really had the votes.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
So you but you're basically
he could have used the budget that he already had. He has complete autonomy over the Department of Education. Once they give him his budget, he can spend that money, or he can rearrange that money to address issues that we have. When he gets the healthcare issue money, he can rearrange that money to address issues. So have
you seen the initiative that they put forward in his administration that got shot down? Have you you seen them?
Hell yeah.
So when you say what he couldn't have done, they had so many initiatives that they were trying to push forward that got shot down. So many.
That's from Congress. But once Congress give him the budget, he can spend the money in a lot of ways that's very creative. And now you can't do whatever you want. But he could have done a lot. He could have rearranged
I agree.
things.
There's a lot of things I think he definitely could have done more of. But I still think that he gets way more hits. Like Michael Eric Dyson, he went on a hate tirade. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get nothing done like that. But the question that Dwayne asked, one I asked was, the gay community came with money and power to say this is what we want.
They didn't get.
I did not see our black community come with that same.
Because we
theory.
gave the nigga a pass.
But that's the black community's fault. That's not.
Yeah,
that's.
I ain't blaming Barack for being Barack.
I'm just saying the initiatives weren't there. You know what I mean? We didn't have the right people in place, and we talked about this many times about having, certain people of power, of all these preachers, of all these mega churches, and all these people. They didn't come with the same influence. We didn't come with the same theory.
Because we gave the nigga a pass.
But who's again? We can't.
We, black community, gave Barack a pass. We did not hold him accountable. And the people that
that's the community's fault.
And the people that tried to hold him accountable were either whitewashed, like they hating, or he didn't have to address Cornel West. Cornel West said, I called the brother on the Tuesday at 8 a.m. and by 8 p.m. the man would call me back. I'll leave a message. Now I call the man, nothing happens. What I'm saying to you is the people who were trying, so like, if you say FAGGOT, you're gonna have to answer for that. If you say NIGGA, you ain't got to really answer for that, Barack. And I'm saying our community should have put pressure on. We gave him a pass. We gave him 92% of our votes and got nothing in return. Nobody gets 92% of a vote and don't get nothing in return.
Because we as a community have a big problem of just being happy we got there. You know what I mean? We celebrate just getting there. You know what I mean? But we don't demand anything. You know what I mean? And that's the failure.
But we did demand it, but he didn't have to.
Leadership,
he didn't have
or
to.
lack thereof leadership.
He didn't have to. He could dismiss any black person he wanted to, and it was no backlash. Because people were putting a demand on him, but all he had to do is, I ain't hollering at you no more. You out the circle. Just like when he called Kanye West a jackass for taking what's the white girl name? Taylor Swift's trophy at the Grammys or whatever that was. Oh, that jackass. Wasn't no backlash. This man get called an 8. Man get called an 8 by the United States president in 2026. That nigga gave one interview that I'm aware of. But it's a backlash. Like, so what I'm saying to you is, when Kanye did it, you had a reaction. When this cracker called you something, you very calculated in how you choose to speak out against it. That's your brother. Kanye is your brother. That cracker ain't your brother. Kanye is Kanye. Kanye crazy, man. We ain't gonna denounce that, but that's still your brother. Kanye has done things, and Barack has done things that have never been done before in their respective fields. So we honor them. But you don't get the pass. Like, you got to tell your brother, you wrong, you right. I agree, I disagree. And we got to be able, because we need Barack.
So it comes back to what I was talking about earlier, R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Puffy, now you saying Obama. We as black people.
I'm not going to not fucking with R. Kelly.
We as black people, even though we know that they did or are doing something wrong, we'll give them a pass.
Yeah.
So now we come down to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. The video that's circulating around right now. It came out, his team won the race yesterday, and supposedly he was...
Which is big for Jordan, Jordan Brand.
Big time. And he was supposedly celebrating with somebody's son, and the way the video is showing is that he's like touched him in the butt like this. Then he's touched his legs. And the first thing most black folks did was, man, that ain't real. That's AI. We give our quote unquote, it ain't got to be an artist, whatever person that we hold up to a certain standard, we give them passes.
Now they've been slamming him though.
Oh, Michael?
Oh, they've been slamming him.
Let me
He
say
really
this
did it.
too.
Oh, he did it. But it was playful. It was apparently he know the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't
And
because we're
Michael had
in
Jordan
this
hands about
world
this big,
of
too.
we're in this time frame of pedophilia. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They taking it to an extreme.
Correct.
But obviously he knew the kid. I'm sure he know the family really well. You know what I mean? It's like you playing with a kid, but you know what I mean? It's right now. 20 years ago, that wouldn't have been no issue, but now. But they still they give him way more flat than they giving doggone the
foul people.
the occupant.
Yeah.
The crotch grabber.
This is how I look.
The occupant was measuring. They got it in the file. He was measuring young
Vaginas.
girls' vaginas with his fingers.
Yeah.
What?
But we worried about Michael Jordan grabbing it. Come on, man.
Michael Jordan can pick a watermelon up doing palm of watermelon. That nigga hands this damn big.
I'm just saying, man.
And I saw the video.
No, I like
That's
I
the
said,
first thing I thought. I'm like,
I won't go back to really messing with Diddy because like you said, not only the Cassie thing, like you said, that I feel like that's their relationship. They were probably just violent, but the other things that were brought to the light, I would what I'm saying is kind of probably why I wouldn't put him back in a positive light. But like a R. Kelly, like you said, that's just music to me. That's just music to me. I'll tell you this, all right? I went to the R&B live concert. last night, and they did the DJ.
Who you was with?
With my daughter's mother.
Oh,
yeah. So they did like in the intermission. They
got
did
that nigga caught up. Don't get caught up.
Not me. Not me.
Caught up.
The DJ played a R. Kelly.
Don't
set.
go to heaven. We caught up. Go ahead. Silk played what?
No. In between the set, the DJ was playing R. Kelly, and word for word, every song he played during the intermission, everybody sung it. So what I'm saying is more like, though we understand what R. Kelly did, his music ain't never gonna die. It's like at the end of Puffy, like you said, Puffy's not an artist, so he don't got. If we stop listening to Puff Daddy music, ain't nobody gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna miss it. But R. Kelly is in the fabric of our culture, so it's like we can't even stop listening to it. Like even if we wanted to, like.
Why do we feel like we have to stop listening to somebody's music? We're saying that we can't separate the music from the person.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
I can separate the music.
I can separate Bill Cosby from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. I can separate the music from the person. I listen. Why do people feel like you're wrong because you still want to support?
I'll never understand.
I won't support R. Kelly.
Support meaning you're not gonna buy another CD.
Ain't nobody buy CDs no more.
Bro, so what does support? What does support mean?
If he come with a new album, I've been to R. Kelly concerts.
There you go.
I got every album the man made.
That's what I mean by support. That's what you mean by support,
right? But I paid $10 for my Apple membership. If he drop a new album, he on there. I don't pay more money for it.
Correct.
So if he get 3/10 of a penny every time I rotate, then I'm gonna give him $1. But it's gonna take 100 spins for him to get $1. You know what I'm saying? So It's gonna take me a little while.
He'll get that 100 spins.
But
from all of
But
us.
I think when you look at people who owe the community something, I think it's people who serve the community. So you look at educators, you look at teachers, educators, teachers. When you look at pastors, when you look at politicians, they owe the community something. So R. Kelly don't have an obligation to me. I enjoy his music. I enjoy his art. Now, what he do when he not around me, that ain't my business.
All right.
But when I look at someone like Fonnie Willis, she owe me. I voted for her. She owes me. And I'm not saying she did a bad job, good job, but she owes me something. She serves the community.
Sure.
So when she disappoints, that's different. And I don't think she has, but Stacey Abrams, like, she was a servant of the community. Those people have an obligation to provide to you what you need and the resource you need. That's why I get back to others. So even like a pastor, you serve your community. You serve your congregation and then the extended family of your community.
Right.
So when you do something immoral, you can be canceled.
So with that, when you said the pastor part, if a pastor does something immoral, I don't know, stealing, I don't know, something
that's not immoral, stealing.
Point.
Tony, fuck that when you get caught.
Believe me, I know. But
stealing not getting caught ain't a crime.
But if a pastor does get caught doing something and he's still preaching the word, can you separate the word from what he did?
Because I think a preacher, a pastor, when you shepherd a church, you've taken the responsibility to service the community. Now, if you make a mistake or you sin or you make a bad decision, it's different than when you live in sin. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sleeping with 2 women on the side and been doing it for the last 3 years, I know I'm sinning. I'm living in it. But if I mistake, I spend the wrong credit card to get my clothes out the cleaners or to take a vacation, and it comes out that I was smuggling money, but I actually just used the wrong credit card, that's a mistake. And it could be considered stealing. And when the media gets a hold to it, it might look different than what it really is. But if that's not your track record, that's different.
So if you sleep with somebody one time, that's just a mistake?
Nah, Pastor, you got to swell up, stroke, and shoot. Shit, you made 3 mistakes, nigga. You living in sin. Now, if you stay flatulent, goddamn it, it's just 1 mistake. But if you get that motherfucker up and stroke and shoot, shit, that's 3 mistakes.
Stupid, man.
And you know, the mistake with sin with sex is you can't have sex out of marriage. If you're a Christian, any sex is not with your wife is considered wrong, even by yourself.
Yeah, I heard that.
But shit.
I heard about that. Yeah.
What if you marry a girl and y'all got chemical imbalances, though? You know, some women pH balance don't match with yours. You throw them off.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't
Too
think
late.
it's-
Yeah, too late,
You
ain't
can't
it?
divorce. That's why I be thinking, how do preachers get, if you talking all that junk, the Lord bring us together, and then you in divorce court? The Lord ain't shit. What that mean to the Lord? Somebody telling the lie, and I don't think it was the Lord. 2 people get married and say the Lord bring us together,
Right.
and now y'all getting divorced. Who was lying? Somebody told a lie,
Somebody told a lie, huh?
and I want to know who the lying motherfucker. Because Rem Sharpton got a divorce. Jamal got a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told a lie somewhere. Because if she's supposed to serve you and you serve the Lord, where's the... Somebody was self-serving.
Self-serving.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Interesting way you put that.
Very. Yeah, you got me.
Did the Lord lie there?
You know, people hear what they want to hear when it comes to the Lord.
But I think we do get
The Lord
get
told
people
the Lord
passions.
told some folks some stuff. You be like,
Yeah, that nigga.
Lord told you that.
That nigga, that nigga ain't the Lord. They say that. That nigga said that. Yeah. That was that nigga.
Like, Lord told you that. Oh, okay.
Thought of that. You thought of that on your own, nigga. You thought of that on your own.
Don't put that on God.
I heard the remember back in the day, the Lord told me to play them numbers, man. God damn, I should have hit that. My goddamn number. God told me to play them too. I ain't giving the church 20% of nothing.
Yeah, the Lord is all in your gambling habit. Yeah, okay.
Soon as you hear, goddamn it.
Okay,
Soon as
wink.
you hear, goddamn, where the hell is seeing bitches, nigga? Fuck the goddamn Lord. I get to the Lord afterwards.
Oh man,
Right. So the Lord picking and choosing who he want to win the lottery.
come on, man. Yeah, man. They're like he got the Super Bowl pick. You know what I mean? Hey, you're like, come on, man. What we talking about? The Lord concerned about Seattle versus New England.
God told me. That's when the nigga running that hustle.
People wasn't even worried about that game. Not the Lord, but the Lord.
But the Lord
yeah.
concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Then we talked about Mike Tyson last week.
Mm-hmm.
He had a commercial I heard
Who Mike Tyson does? Really?
about the Super Bowl. You ain't watch it?
I ain't seen Mike Tyson commercial.
He was
think
eating the
I did
apple
either.
talking about the health care. Oh, you know what you got to talk about too? Why he did one about healthy eating and how he used to be fat.
That was your knuckle.
You didn't know that?
Uh-uh.
You ain't seen the one talking about being fat and you shouldn't be fat and he was eating the apple.
I ain't seen that.
I'm seeing that. Well, now I told you I ain't look at no commercials in the first half because I forgot it was the Super Bowl. To be honest with you, I didn't look at not one commercial in the first half. I turned every time the commercials came on because I forgot it was. the
Turn
Super
to
Bowl.
what?
There was the Booyah thing was on ESPN.
Oh, the
I was
documentary.
I was turning back and forth to that, and I was turning back. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It came on after the Super
What up,
Bowl.
B?
It was the 30 for 30
on that?
for Miami. The U.
Oh yeah.
I was turning back and forth and looking at that when the commercials was coming on because again I just totally forgot it was a Super Bowl. It just didn't hit me that way. But
Hey, Brian, he said when somebody get married and get divorced, he said who was lying, be a preacher, so.
No, a preacher. Now we layman's. We ain't got to live to the same standard the preacher got. The trainer ain't got to live. The person who paying the trainer ain't got to live like the trainer.
Right.
I can eat me some hot dogs and donuts. Shit, you can't, motherfucker. You the trainer. Yeah, this what you do. You supposed to goddamn now. If I get caught eating a goddamn
you own it tonight, boy.
cheeseburger,
You own it
yeah,
tonight.
if I eat a
He own it
cheeseburger
tonight.
and break the diet habit, nigga, I'm paying you. But when you telling me what to do, You told me you just want to do it.
Too funny.
I tell you now when they give too much credit to. They give Trump too much credit. He should have been. I wish he'd have been a 3. If he had 3 terms, we'd be in a hell of a situation.
Do the question again. Oh, you already saw that?
Question is, do we give celebrities too many passes?
As black people, do we give our heroes or people of stature,
we gave
do we give
Brother
them too
King a
much?
pass. We knew about him.
We didn't know about him, though.
Shit.
We I think the people closest to him knew about him. But the people, there was no social media back
They
then.
had no internet back
Man,
then.
goddamn Ralph was telling everybody wanted to listen.
Nah,
Ralph Abernathy snitched on that
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying. The people around him.
Goddamn, the best friend told. Goddamn, he wrote a book.
They were hating back then too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just only hated within your circle. You didn't hate because it wasn't social media.
Yeah, the
back
people
then,
around
so.
him told, but the world didn't know that. You know what I mean?
You think that matters?
That he was doing it, or that they didn't know? What you mean?
That he got caught up.
I don't think he
You
got
think
caught
it's
up. though.
wrong?
I don't-
So do you think
if they knew then, they would have
exposed.
exposed him. You
The
know what I mean?
FBI exposed every chance
That-
they got.
They didn't expose that. You know what I mean?
Man, they sent Coretta tapes. They said that nigga was
Again.
They say he was
They
and
sent it
Coretta
to
got the
Coretta.
tape.
Again.
But they
They
sent
said
it
that
to
mother running
Coretta.
down the street.
My point was
Coretta, here you
But
go.
not to everybody.
It was closed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If nowadays something like that,
So now,
it got leaked
so let me ask you that:
to TMZ.
if
Shoot,
somebody,
everybody know.
if it, let's say we did have a Martin now, and it got out, would we give him a pass and keep
Hell
following?
yeah. Hell yeah. King was doing something. That man lived a hell of a life.
I would say yes, because even before Jesse got sick, when they found out Jesse had a child
Children.
out of his, you know what I mean? They didn't come. They were like, oh man, Jesse, you know what I mean? And it was over with.
They said Jesse kid. They said
Like,
Jesse
Dad,
kid in
Jesse,
church talking
not
about,
you too, Jesse.
my brother gonna give me a ride to school because I got to go with my brother gonna give me a ride to school. I got to go to school with my nephew.
Brian said, did that affect Dr. King's ability to lead?
No.
Did they punch him any lighter? Yeah. Didn't affect his ability to lead, and they definitely didn't stop punching.
They shot the man.
Yeah, that let you know how deep that punch went. Made sure he died. Facts.
So I think we should. I think you the pass depends. We gave Mike Tyson the pass. We gave James Brown the pass. We gave what's his name got caught up in domestic violence.
Black people in general, we give everybody a pass. You know what I mean? This is what we do. This is what we do. We forgive everyone, no matter how bad we're treated, no matter how they dog us out. You know what I mean? We still
Look,
give
I
a pass.
need a break. Talking about he do control the Super Bowl.
Lord does control the lottery, the Super Bowl.
Baseball,
Y'all
wrestling.
see all these 316 signs. Too funny.
Because you think about it, nobody, like when somebody lose whatever championship, and if they do speak to somebody on the losing team, usually on the presser or whatever, a lot of people there, just giving honor to God because I'm here, whatever. But you never heard nobody say, you know what, this was God's plan. They never said it was God's plan for me to lose.
Oh, yeah.
They'll give honor to God
not
for
the
getting
losing
here,
part.
but not the losing part.
No, not losing part.
They-
Yeah, that's facts.
You never hear that. You hear that they gave thanks for him getting them there, but not for the losing part. Now this subject here, I think you're gonna I didn't know you was gonna be here, but this works out. Coach Brian Flores, against the NFL. He is joining a lawsuit by Steve Wilkes and Ray Horton. They're suing the league and 3 teams. They filed a lawsuit in February 2022, and the NFL argued that Flores should go through the league's arbitration process rather than the legal system. Well, a judge just ruled that it's not going through arbitration. It is going to the courts. Now, Brian Flores is a coach right now. The NFL can't fire him. they can't get rid of him because of how it's going to look. The other two, Ray Horton and
Who is that? Ray Horton.
he was a coach. Ray Horton and Steve
Defensive
Wilkes.
coordinator.
Yeah,
Steve Wilkes was defensive coordinator.
yeah. They said that they were
Got fired 1 year into the job.
Yeah, they were lame. They said they were lame ducks. They got fired.
Mm-hmm.
They basically was hired to be a coach, and they didn't get the support that they were supposed to get because they were black.
I wonder if Buddy from the Patriots gonna join that lawsuit. He should probably sign up too.
He can't get shit. They didn't went to the Super Bowl.
Nah, he didn't. He was the coach last year.
I know that's why they ain't go.
Oh, right.
He was a lame duck coach. I wonder he should join in the lawsuit. But
Nah,
Brian, we talking about that part last week, Brian, about Tyson didn't get the pass because he got locked up. But he said another thing. He said, I guess he snuck out. He'll start a whole other thing on that one. We'll go back.
I seen it outside.
it was for Bible study.
Bible study, yeah.
So with that, what do y'all think is if he wins this lawsuit? How do you think that works?
They gonna give him undisclosed money he can't talk about. They gonna put the gag order on him like they did Kaepernick. You know how much money you got, you don't know. He got some money.
Did Kaepernick? He sued NFL.
Yeah,
didn't
he won some money, but the undisclosed. They say it was close to $30 million.
So before I answer that question, then, because y'all like Kaepernick,
we like Kaepernick.
the fact
we like Kaepernick.
I don't believe it.
That's what I'm talking about. He says he loves Kaepernick.
I don't believe his cause. I don't believe the cause is real.
What cause?
But his cause, what he sued on, and all that. But my question to you is, before I answer the other question, JT, is about the Kaepernick thing. The fact that it was undisclosed. What does that say about the power of his lawsuit if he was willing to accept money without disclosing the issue?
That's what he was suing for, money.
So that means his cause wasn't real.
Right.
No. He was suing
Because last week you were talking about, how they take the money and all that stuff. So I'm saying now.
He was suing for money. So they gave him some money.
Well, no, he was suing because he said NFL, what's the word? Blackballed him. That's not for money. That's suing for being blackballed.
Yeah, it's a civil suit, so I'm suing you for my damages that I got from you blackballed.
So what was your cause?
Your cause was to stop police brutality. That's why you took a knee.
So
they're not coinciding.
How did not coincide? If you accepted the money saying I was blackballed, why would I accept the money without being able to expose the fact that they were found, that we're willing to, what they were found guilty for?
Because me standing up for my cause does not give you the right to blackball me. The blackball me means you hurting my money. So now I'm going to sue you for my money.
Now, since he got that money, what has he done for the community?
He made a documentary.
That was for him.
No, he's helped other people documentary. He just paid for that boy and the boy that got killed in Delta State got hung. Mm-hmm. He just paid for his funeral. He's written books.
For him?
No, he's written books for causes.
So it's free books?
No, he's written books.
For him?
No. He's written books.
Okay.
And he supported people written books. He had the big article in the, I think it was New York Times, talking about that. He had the big address with Nike, where they made the flash, they made them shirts and $15, $20 million. He's been donating a lot of his money. He's been donating his money. He support causes behind the scenes. So he's still active in supporting people. He just don't talk a lot.
Okay.
I thought it was suing. So
I ain't heard none of that. So if he's doing it, good for him.
He just paid for that funeral. Remember the kid at Delta State?
Okay, that's a good thing, but that's not. I'm talking about the cause. He was actively protesting. You know what I mean?
Don't have a platform.
I haven't seen him actively protesting anything.
He's done.
That's what I'm saying. He's done because he got paid.
No, he's done because you can't protest forever. At some point, you got to move on.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't see how.
He protests. What I mean is he stood up and lost his position. He could have kept his mouth closed and played another 3, 4, 5 years as a backup. Or maybe it works his way back to a starter. His protest was against police brutality as a response to something that he's seen in California. He protested. He created a movement. He created a structure. Now he's stepped away from that particular protest, and now he just supports others.
I don't know this. I'm asking this. Has he been at any of these, say in Minnesota?
He rarely talks, and he's rarely out. If you got to know. He did with a black chick that does a lot of a lot of things he did was through that black chick that did the article for him. But the last thing you heard about was him paying for that funeral. He's very quiet and he doesn't let people know what's going on. He supported Jay-Z when they made that documentary with Trayvon Martin. You know, the 6-series documentary they had? He helped out with that financially. And that was Jay-Z's doing mostly. He speaks out, but he's more, he's subversive. He's kind of like the Claremont, or you ever the Claremont Foundation?
Not going to give him any airplay, even if he does protest. Same as LeVar Ball.
What you mean?
LeVar Ball?
What LeVar Ball do?
Right. He has the Know Your Rights camp. Okay, I didn't know all of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doing more than Barack Obama,
Say buy a
goddammit.
suit for the privileged kids in the Bay Area. Steve Wilkes isn't good at keeping the locker room.
You heard that, didn't you, Lo? He doing more than Barack Obama for black people. What has Barack done?
He became president.
What has he done since then?
Well, according to you, he ain't got to do nothing else. He can step away.
That could have been his gift to us. That could have been our only gift to us, that he became president. And he not anti-black. He just not my version of what I would want him to do. But he ain't got to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against him, but
I do wish that he would.
I wish he would use his platform.
I wish he would step out of the presidential thing and say something. I'm with Unc on that.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, I
wish
think
he would do that.
he is whatever. I'm sure the money's good on the other end, and I'm sure there's certain people he trying to keep cool to keep them checks coming. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure.
But that's not leadership, though.
I'm still getting paid very
Every
well.
time you see that nigga on the T-shirt, it be him, Mandela, King. Them people weren't like that. He ain't on that level. Them people.
No, I agree with that.
My Mandela kind of sold out towards the end, but it's different. But, well, I ain't gonna say sold out. Him and Winnie had a fallout because Winnie was still 10 toes down, like, nigga, where the pistols? Where the chopper? I'm coming at these crackers. And Mandela was like, oh, we gotta do stuff a little different now. So, nigga, you done did this time and you ain't gonna get down like what's going on. Mandela had a different outcome. But what I'm saying is, Barack, what disappointed is he is such a dynamic and great leader that when he steps out, it doesn't create the waves that if another person comes out, right? So if another person comes out and takes the position of a cause, they don't have the charisma or the bandwidth or the leverage or the equity in the white community. He could say things in a certain way that will allow him to get things done that nobody else in the world, nobody in the world can do.
I agree with
So
that.
if he steps out and says, a President Trump disrespected my family and I'm disappointed, whatever it is, or, he could have. Yeah. I even tell you this. He can make it his business go on black college tours to bring attention to black colleges. Him and Michelle. And not saying they don't do it they just, you know what I'm saying? It's hard because I'm criticizing them as a fan, not as a person who wants to see him fail. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But he made those moves on Netflix about Rustin Bear and other people. He wrote his book, he does things, but I think he's so loved by so many people that he could really change things to a degree. Like he could really address the issue of illiteracy in the black community.
I think I'm with you. I think his presence could bring a lot of change. I'm with you on that one. I do believe that his presence could. But again, it's true. Everybody ain't made that way.
It ain't.
Frank says, look to him for example. He could do some things differently. Everyone can criticize when you're not in a leadership role.
That's what's supposed to criticize.
He said his influence as the first black president should be enough. No other president does anything outside of being president, so why does Obama have to do more?
That's a damn lie, because you got Jimmy Carter, who got the damn the foundation here where they build them houses for the people, right? Mm-hmm. You got
well, he is doing some things in Chicago.
He building a center that's going to help the community.
Yeah, he is doing.
It's
some
like a
things in
community
Chicago.
center, not a straight up library. It's going to be a community center.
Yeah. Sports
Sports
complex,
recording
arts and
studio,
sciences.
all types of stuff is going to be in there.
But that's not for. Get what I'm saying. When Barack Obama has to do things, or any black person in leadership, when you have an opportunity to choose black, you should choose black. You don't want to go to the middle of the road when it comes to dealing with your people because, for example, let's say you readjusting the English department and you want to take To Kill a Mockingbird out and put in Toni Morrison. Well, if you're the black leader, that's a no-brainer. I'm putting in Toni Morrison. Ain't no white woman going to be reading to these children. A white woman wrote that book. Toni Morrison has an impeccable record, dynamic books. To Kill a Mockingbird is a good book, but it's a white lens. She not coming from no white lens. So if I'm a black person and I got a person of excellence that can be in position, I'm putting that person in position. Because nobody else, that's how Allen Iverson got put out of jail. A black governor got him out.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
If that man didn't
Douglas Wilder.
If he didn't win that governorship, we wouldn't know who Allen Iverson is.
Y'all wouldn't, but yeah.
The world from
wouldn't.
Virginia. but people wouldn't have known. Because he was in jail. He went from jail to Georgetown.
Correct.
Yeah.
And Judge Wilder said let him out. So, when you got like Westmore makes sure Preakness stayed in the hood. Because the hood people make money off parking, selling their goods and services, the restaurants. The Preakness is in the hood. The Preakness tried to move out of the hood in Baltimore to a more affluent area. He said, no, let me put some people on. He appointed 3 black people to that board. Now them 3 votes ain't going nowhere. And we have to do them things when we get in a position to put excellent black people in position. We have to choose black. And he chooses compromise.
And let me ask you on this. Do we need somebody that to play the middle?
Yeah. Because you don't get in the room. Barack has access that no other black man in the world has to the white power structure.
So if he goes all black, does he lose that access?
No. If he chooses black excellence, he doesn't. So the ambiguity of it is so when you say I'm gonna put To Kill him out, who the fuck that lady name? Whatever her name is, and you put Toni Morrison, there's no better writer in American history than Toni Morrison. You could say Mark Twain, you could say Hemingway, you could say all these other great writers, but her work stands right next to theirs on the same level. So I'm not saying take T.D. Jakes' book and put it up there, because T.D. Jakes writes, but he's not a writer. He writes to fulfill a contract. He writes to tell a story. But he doesn't write his writing is not magnificent. Like you don't read his book and be like, damn, I gotta read that again. What they Supreme did, boom, boom, boom. Just like I give you another one. He should have put a black woman in the Supreme Court. That's what he said he was gonna do. He put Sonia Samora in there, which is fine. And then he came back again, Harper Lee, yeah. Then he came back again and trying to put that white man, and Mitch McConnell put him down. He should have put a black woman in there the first time like he said he was gonna do. Ketanji Brown.
They tried to get the judge to retire to control the Supreme Court, but she wouldn't step down.
Right.
Harper Lee
wrote the book. And I'm saying that Barack could have put he could have been the first black man to put a black woman in, but he chose the middle. Sonia Samora is a hell of a motherfucking lawyer. And she Afro-Latina, she claims that, but she Latina. And I'm saying, you look at Ketanji Brown, you're looking at a black woman. Sight unseen. As soon as you see it, that's a black woman. 100% black. And when you get them, because you don't get them opportunities all the time, because once you're done. And best believe, any white man is getting power, or any white person getting power, they're going to put whiteness in there. They're going to have a reason not to put a black person there with equal standards.
To go to the last question though, JT, I think the lawsuit is the reason why Brian Flores didn't get any head coaching opportunities. I think that's the way they control him. Is to, that's a simple phone call. Well, they might not take a chance for, but they put the bird in the air to make sure all the 32 owners knew Brian Flores can't be
so
your head coach candidate.
So Shador was under the Brian Flores rule.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Same
And they
bird.
know it. 'Cause you hear Deion saying all the time what they did to my son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody say you still be. If he ever want to be a head coach, he said, I'd never want to do it now because I saw how the system really operates.
Hold on, F. Davis. Name me the scholarship programs he got. And are they unique to President Obama? My Brother's Keepers is Eric Holder's program that he brung. And My Girl Alliance, the Girls Opportunity Alliance, is the reciprocal of My Brother's Keeper. And you only got 3 things on there, and he ran for 8 years with 92% of the vote. 92% of the vote. You ever gave somebody 90 cents and then 92% and get nothing back?
Well, I say again, I just feel like because we are just so happy for the win. You know what I mean? When you talk about like how we forgive people, you know what I mean? It's like very few people thought OJ was innocent, but it didn't matter because he won. You know what I mean? We celebrated the win. We could care less what the actual. You know what
he actually did.
You know what I mean?
We celebrated both.
We
This nigga killed a white woman and a white man and got away. This nigga's a bad motherfucker.
So that's what we were celebrating.
Shit.
Hey, that's
They
why I
got
say,
songs out there.
look, that's what I say about Kobe Bryant. God rest his soul. One of my favorite players. Matter of fact, he's number 2 on my list. But I think a lot of people celebrated Kobe getting away with what he got away with in the whitest state in America.
surviving it and be able to make a comeback. Yeah.
Look it up, Frank.
I think they celebrated that as much as anything.
Look it up. My brother's keeper is Eric Holder's program.
Great my work.
And you're right, Deion put him in that situation, thinking he was the man, and I totally agree with that.
Facts.
I think that's what caused it, but still,
and Deion
the point being,
he an all-star. What you talking
the
about?
point being still that's
nigga
how
made
these,
the All-Star
that's
game.
how these owners work, huh?
How many rookies playing the All-Star game?
They did that after the fact when they realized his popularity was so great. You know what I mean? That's all that was. They used them for it. They could get out of them.
But from what you said, brother, you think Shador is better than Manning? The other
No.
Manning?
No.
Detroit, the Giants Manning?
Eli.
Eli?
No.
You don't think he's better than Eli Manning? What about his college career, not his pro career?
Eli had a heck of a college career.
Yeah. He didn't win Heisman's and stuff, but Eli had a hell of a career down at Ole Miss.
The Ole Miss Rebels.
Yeah, he
Hard
had a
on
hell
the
of a
side.
career.
You'll never get to know how good Shador will be until, now is the time, if he would have been coach this year, when he could step away from his father, you know what I mean, to kind of get somebody else to coach him. You know what I mean? Because so far he's been under that tutelage and under that, he had that guidance, that free will to be able to do whatever he wanted to do. You know what I mean? Now that he's in the NFL, he's going to actually get coached. And I think wherever he, unfortunately, still in Cleveland, I still pray he gets out of Cleveland.
Yeah, I hope they cut him.
You know what I mean?
I hope they cut him
I don't think they'll cut him, but
so that he can be a free agent and go where he want to go.
was Kobe actually guilty? The girl wasn't prepared for the trip she was about to take.
They say Kobe had that goddamn 8-inch shot down.
Nah, I don't think he was guilty at all, but to survive that scandal, you know what I mean?
man.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it was guilty.
Colorado's still white, but back then they were really white.
Hey, can
Really
Brian
white.
Flores even be a head coach since he's suing? Can he resume the position that he's suing for? That may be
Well,
illegal.
I think that's he can be because NFL is independent ownership. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying if you got an active lawsuit, can you still take the job that you suing over?
Can you?
That's the question.
He's working.
Yeah, but you
he's
can
working
work
now.
in the
He-
league but
but
not have that position.
But he's
'cause you
suing for
I'm saying
what
that's why they
wasn't
didn't
given to him back then. He's suing certain teams in the NFL for what happened back then. He ain't suing.
Are you not suing the NFL, period?
He's suing the NFL, but it's from back then, not from right now.
I know, but what
Still
I'm saying...
an active lawsuit against the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm saying why it's an active lawsuit. Can you take that position?
100%. Because they're independent owners. You know what I mean? It's not, they're all independent. So yeah, you can.
I mean, with all the head coaches that got dropped this year.
Y'all keep looking for y'all masters to do something. They nickel. You better do what they tell you, Sambo.
That's what we tried to tell you the last time you were here.
Sambo gonna do what the hell he told.
You told us that if all these old ass NFL players come together.
Oh, we can stop it if we choose to. We can stop it. Anything we choose to do, we can do.
Yeah, number one, I haven't heard it, but I'm more than certain that's gonna happen.
What's that?
She was asking about Rodgers coming back to the Steelers. I said I'm more than certain that's what the game plan is. I think they're gonna bring him back and see what Will Rogers. What's his boy name? Will Howard. I got Will Rogers.
Oh, the boy from Ohio
I think
State.
they're gonna see what he has as a backup. But yeah, I think they're gonna bring him back.
Rogers can still play though, can't he?
He can, but the fact they brought back, they hired a 65-year-old coach. You might well bring back the 42-year-old
Who they
quarterback.
hired?
You might well.
Who they hired?
Mike McCarthy.
I think that's why they did it.
Yeah.
He's 65.
Yes.
Been out of coaching for what, two years?
Yeah.
About 2 years he been out of coaching. Chilling. Now he coming back about to be a head coach.
I wonder why the NFL don't discriminate. Like, I wouldn't want no old ass coach.
I at this stage of football,
And the young coaches are doing better.
and that's what I'm about to say. At this stage of football and where it's at right now, I would not either. I think the young guys are more innovative. You know what I mean? They've accepted certain things. I don't like this, what's it called now? The computer generated
The analytics.
The analytics. I don't like that. I don't like that coaching by analytic BS.
That's why everybody's going for it on
What's
fourth
that
down.
mean?
Where they are,
Stats.
the analytics tell them when you should go for it on third down, when you should go for it on fourth down. When you know what I mean? They don't go by the feel of the game. They go by analytics.
Yeah.
I think you should go by the feel of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I think coaching is. Yeah,
Motherfuckers coaching their own, but at some point, I don't need to coach
But
them.
these young folks, that's what they've adapted to. But they're more innovative.
Good point. At some point, you can just use AI
Fuck the
No,
to
you
coach the
can't.
team.
Why not?
AI can't control the locker room. You know what I mean?
Nigga, AI there, put cameras in there and tell you what's going on.
Nah, it never happened. These still grown men.
No, let me tell you something. If they using AI or analytics to call plays, I can get half my coaching staff rid of. I can cut my salary. This is for a profit, right? So if I got 30 coaches, I can go to 15 and use analytics to make up the other 15.
Listen, at the end of this year, every single owner, when the league ended, got a check. Oh, yeah, that's him again. They got a check for $265 million per team. They're not worried about profit.
No, but
That's crazy,
You know,
They're not worried about the
You see how
profit.
much the SEC got? I think it was $10 billion
Yeah, so I mean,
split between all the
you
teams in the
niggas, they ain't
SEC.
gonna never let you niggas go.
God,
How many white boys made that money for them niggas, for them crackers? Who made all that money for them fine white masses? Come on, Lo, tell me who it was. What race was the people who made all that money for that cracker?
we know.
I
where it
don't
come
know.
from.
I ain't seen it in a while.
It ain't changed.
Matter of fact, it got worse.
They gonna double down. Let me tell you something. When I'm about
The
money,
analytics went up for us.
JT said third down and threw it in my head. That's why I repeated. Thank you very much. Dude, always got to be smart, man. Middle finger again, Frank.
All right, let's get to this last topic, man. All right.
I don't know what Tyreek Hill gonna do. I think go back to the Chiefs, number one.
Me too.
That's what I
Yeah.
think. That's what I think.
He's gonna
He's gonna go back where he should have never left in the first place, but he took the check, so I understand. Go ahead.
All right. Do men that commit get less access? Do women give dudes that they just hang out and date more access than
Still
they
gonna go
give
for
the
it, huh?
guys that actually commit to them? So in other words, if you dating a chick, she's gonna do all types of stuff with you, all types of stuff for you, but then all of a sudden when she meets a guy that she wants to be her husband, she changes up and doesn't give him the full access that she gave.
Talking about sexual access?
Yeah.
So she jumping off the counter for
Right.
for Leroy and stripping that Magic City on the side. And then me too, and now she gonna do missionary.
Actually, Leroy is the one that she committed to.
Oh, so she doing missionary from Leroy.
Devontae,
getting leopard
Devontae
print.
getting
Leopard
threesomes
print,
and all
yeah.
types of stuff. You know, and your experiences long time ago. Do you think that's the case?
I'm telling about black women. You ain't gonna know everything a black woman did. Them motherfuckers keep secrets for it. No, they sister. Them motherfuckers keep secret, boy. Yeah, I dated him. That was 40 years ago. You know? Hey, nigga. You done find out she done dated your best friend's cousin and known it the whole time. They done been in your house and everything.
Or even if let's say at the beginning of the relationship, not wanting to give, I mean, I've met women out in my day and went home with them for the first night.
You was that lucky?
Oh,
You ain't have a RAV4 then, huh? I had a RAV4. I couldn't do all that.
What? What?
You can't do that with a RAV4. You need them leather seat cars to go on one night.
The lies you tell.
They lied. You don't need no leather.
Shit, leather.
You don't need a car.
That part. Shoot, need darkness. Don't really need that, But then, I mean, I've seen women, friends of mine, that actually would get with a guy off the quickness, but then to meet another guy and be like, oh no, he husband material.
So he get restricted.
Right. He gets restricted. He got the wine and dime. This other dude, all he had to do was buy a couple of drinks, roll a blunt.
Everybody ain't made for your freakiness.
Elaborate on that. What you mean by that?
You can't, I don't know, man. If you with your main man, you be like, this motherfucker nasty. And you find that shit out later on, bitch, this ain't your first time if you nasty. You nasty, this may be your first time. If you nasty, this ain't your first time. You ain't catching that shit like that on the first catch. You ain't catching that shot on the first shot, baby. You done done this shit before. So I don't know. I think that's a punk ass man though. You let your woman. I think a lot of time men be scared of women. They don't stand on their business like they should. So then they kind of or they whisper. You want to suck me dick? Could you please? Then you gangster. Bitch, put this motherfucker in your motherfucking mouth, bitch. She understand that. That nigga, goddamn, that nigga want me to suck on that motherfucker. Yeah, bitch, get on that motherfucker. So if you're a little punk ass man and you can't say that, then don't get your dick sucked.
God, dog.
But if she do say it, and you be like, shit, what the fuck that come from? This bitch like Pac-Man.
What was your thought, JT?
Yeah, I believe it. I like I said, I've seen it. I've seen women just say somebody's husband material and all of a sudden become what some church lady almost. I've seen it. I've seen women friends of mine do that.
To their
the guy that they thought would end up being that they was thinking was husband material.
Okay,
they would not.
In their dating phase.
They would not
give him all
of it. Yeah, right. They wouldn't do certain things with. I mean,
but the guy that she's still been kicking
Devontae getting it all.
He getting everything. He getting everything.
Everything.
No, I believe there's a lot of truth to that.
Everything. All of it.
V said men do the same thing.
Shit.
He wild tonight. He wild every night.
What you do when you find out?
What'd
you find out when you find out your girl was on another level and you ain't never got a hold to it?
Well, I think you're supposed to explore all that. Yeah. I mean, if you didn't get all of it, then
Yeah,
I don't really know what you had going on in the first place.
like you said about the pH balance thing. If you ain't giving it all to me now, I'm not gonna wait and see if you're gonna give it to me later, because I need it. I mean, I met women back in my single days that was on that whole 90-day bullshit.
So let me ask you this question though, based on what B just said. So if she does the Pac-Man and all the other things off rip, where do you categorize her? Does that make you want more of a relationship with her? Or does that make you do it? He just said question like that. You ain't did it before. This ain't your first time.
Well, at the
How do you categorize at that point?
At the beginning, I want to get it again. I want to get it again, and then I'm going to try and get to know her. Now, if I like her personality and I know I got all that already, I don't give a damn what she did back then.
Okay.
She was in training. She was in training for me. So, because I've never wanted to have to teach a woman in the bed. I ain't never want that. I ain't here to.
I agree with Brian.
teaching
I think that's that goes both ways. I think both parties do the same thing.
Really?
I do. If a guy, if he's thinking she's wifey, some guys may be scared of if she go too, you know what I mean? If she doing too much, that might scare some guys off. I agree with what you said. It wouldn't scare, but I think it would make some be kind of hesitant.
In other words, if they were ready to do all that, if you met them on Saturday and they were ready to do all that on Monday, you pull them back.
I'm always on top of my game, Frank.
You are not under oath. Very calculated, right, Frank? Thought that thing through.
Hilarious.
So we do have a female in the audience. You can you give us some input on some of that? If so, grab that microphone over there with Dwayne over there. Walk over there and get that microphone and.
Oh, she said she plead the fifths.
Right.
Fifths of Hennessy, fifths of
Been sitting up there laughing all this time. You know what the hell we talking about? Do you hold back on guys that you think that you're going to pursue a relationship with in the beginning? Or for that matter, during the whole relationship?
Yeah, relationships scare me. So I hold back on a lot of everything. And I never put into my mind that I'm going to get in a relationship in the first place. So I don't really do a lot of stuff that you would think. I'm not the average woman, so I think I'm the wrong one to ask.
So you with Devontae from the beginning? You don't want Leroy, you just straight Devontae.
Right, because you ain't trying to be in no relationship. So you don't want no Leroy.
I'm so loyal, and I'm so, divine. It's like you want to trust the other person with the same energies. You want to trust that they'll give you whatever you giving them. But, you don't necessarily know, like, how much they really like you or how much, like, you would do certain things for them that maybe they wouldn't do for you where, you thought that they would. I don't know. It's just too much iffy stuff going on in the mind of an individual to truly know another person. So I genuinely have to know their soul first. I don't really care about nothing else.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. My bad.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So I don't do all that extra. I
She's
never
a soul
had a
searcher.
one-night stand. I never.
Yeah, she's a soul searcher. So yeah,
I don't think I ever had one either.
Ain't nobody getting everything from off the rip.
One night stand.
That a straight face?
Yeah, I don't think I have. I was trying to think.
Now, a one night stand
You
can
went
be
to
a.
HBCU, correct? Yeah, okay. Just want to verify that.
You ain't on the old.
But A one night stand to me mean I didn't know you before you got here, and you didn't know me before I got here, and we leave together.
Mm-hmm.
If I know you and we never done nothing, then I ask you something in that pussy and you give it to me. That's not a one night stand.
No.
Yeah, that is. If you get it that one night, yeah, that's one night stand. If I've known you for a year and we happen to run into each other someplace and we have sex that night and that's
You
it,
gotta ask for the pussy
that's
first.
a one night stand. It's one night.
It's
Now,
like one night of knowing them.
I've had several one night stands with the same person. Because
Okay.
because it was just each time we had.
That's still considered one night stand.
No, that's
No.
why.
We-
That's not
yeah,
considered one night
why-
stand. No, that's not considered-
Every time that we had sex, it was nothing the next day.
That's not considered one night stand, though.
That's just casual.
That's casual.
Casual
Yeah,
sex.
that's casual sex. That's not a one night stand at that point.
What's the one night stand in, Lo? In your
I
definition?
mean, just that. You just met somebody. You at a bar. Y'all meet each other at the bar. Y'all go home. We'll go to wherever. Y'all do your thing.
And nothing comes up.
And you don't even talk to her. You might not even talk to her no more. But if you talk to her again, still, the first time y'all met, you had sex. That's a one night stand.
That's scary.
Yeah. Scary.
Dre talked about in Love and what's that album they had? She gave me the booty on the first night. What's that with him and did the separate albums? The Love Below. Dre talked about that.
He said chemistry is everything. All that soul talk is fugazi.
That is the soul, the chemistry, the frequency, the connection, the alignment. That is the soul.
But what do you do when you get along with somebody like it's an instant attraction? Like, dang, we vibing. It's good. It's a good feeling. The vibe is there.
Just see how long that vibe ride out.
Till you get to
'Cause
the
I
La
ain't finna
Quinte.
do nothing that night.
At the La Quinte?
Nah. I don't care how good LaQuinte look.
Friends with benefits.
What money
Facts,
he say he
facts.
got.
No, it's a vibe. So you meet somebody down there, you at the goddamn trail riding blues, you got Jeter Jones and them singing. And y'all go to the La Quinte Inn. Down the street, out of Red Roof. The Red Roof Inn.
The red roof.
That when you were moving up from the Motel 6, you got that red roof.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
That red roof was the middle of the road.
I had a little red roof friend. Red roof out on the south side. That was our meeting spot.
Pussy cost too much money now though, man. Shit.
Buy the room, pay the girl.
Crack, when some mother got out crack, pussy ain't affordable no more.
God. Dog.
You gotta just stay at home. Shit, God, that went out one time. My wife, that motherfucking drink was 23. I said, God damn it, fucking tonight, baby. Shit.
Oh, damn.
You better do something. $23 for one goddamn drink, bitch. You gonna give me some of that
Yeah,
pussy.
yeah. Well, if you don't remember, I'm letting you know. Talking like that, you've had a one night stand.
Hey, but goddamn, you went out before. How much drink cost? You out $100 on drinks.
Depends on where you at, but they are expensive.
Well, it's less. You goddamn bill $14,
Yeah.
$10 for one bill.
You gotta go to $2 Tuesday.
I ain't lying, but I remember them days.
And then don't let the
Drinking
girl
that-
have any guy to goddamn
Drinking
good
that
look about
rock,
herself.
drinking that rock gut.
She wants you to
$2
cash
Tuesday.
app her on the first night.
$2 Tuesday, boy. They had liquor that they brought out the back just for $2 Tuesday.
That's
We used to
fact.
be in there just drinking it up.
That's right.
So you saw a drink. How much drink cost?
Rock gut.
I mean, you start around $12.
And that for the little bitty.
They all look a little bitty.
Hey, let me tell you, I went to a cigar lounge out in what the hell was that? Butte, Johns Creek. Was out there this weekend. Went to this cigar lounge out there. Now
It was white people.
it was mixed. It's white owned, but it was black people. They was playing spades and had a domino table. And I actually went up and
Dwayne.
ordered a drink. I ordered me
Look at the top fives you get started.
a 1738.
Oh, I got one thing here.
I ordered
We ain't doing it yet. Every
1738.
time we look at it.
And I knew that this dude was going to come back and say, $18 or something. They had the big ice in it and everything. Bro, it was $11.
What?
And I had to ask him, how the hell are you still in business? I had to ask him. Because
What'd he tell you?
where it was at, I know that the rent cost a lot, where the cigar lounge was. I had to ask him, man, how the hell are you still in business? He said, man, I have a pretty good crew. I said, how long you been over? He said, 3 years. I said, and you selling this drink for $11? You're not doing this just because it's my first time here, are you? He said, no, this is what it costs. I said, well, shit.
But those people get return business though.
Yeah.
You'll get return business like
Because
that.
I told him, I said, go on,
Especially out there.
make that a double.
Yeah.
Make that a double. And then I went and I asked him, I said, hey, man, I said, how much is 1738 in here? He said, about $11, $12.
Oh,
I said,
that's
for
my
real?
favorite.
Yeah, that's usually
It's never
$18.
$11.
That's tequila.
It's cognac.
Cognac. It's usually, $18 to $20 or so.
21.
Yeah, 21, something like that. You get a double, it's $40. I got a double for 20.
Boy, nigga clubs make you pay to get in, make you buy 2 drinks, overpriced, more water,
Hey, man, you think about
You
that.
forgot to pay the part.
Yes.
Right.
and pay the park. And niggas still might rob you.
You think
You
about
paying
that.
the park and
When-
still can get robbed in the car.
Think about that. When we were young and you was going to clubs,
Damn,
you
that sounds
basically
fucked up, man.
you paid to get. It's facts though. We were younger.
I know we were younger and going to club. Used to be when you was younger, nigga, you wasn't in no club. You was
But look,
younger. Now we old.
You were paid to get in. You paid for drinks. You paid for food. The only thing you really got for free was music. That was it. You paid for everything. You paid basically to go in and hear a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, that's the only thing that you paid for, because everything else you had to pay for drinks, you had to pay for food.
Don't count, you got to get your cologne and your clothes together. You had all that before you got there too.
Bruh.
You had that going out clothes.
And back then, going out 3-4 times a week. Oh, crazy. I think about that shit like, damn. I go someplace now, they got a cash register at the door. I'm turning around. Turn around and shit. You ain't got to give me no change. I'm out.
You said you had something else?
All I was going to ask is to tell a little about the challenge.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of a backstory, okay?
Well,
You know how you when you work in your community, the black community.
There too.
Okay.
When you work in the black community, it's always a teeter between positivity and optimistic. Or optimistic or pessimistic. And sometimes when you in the fight, you get down because you don't always see the fruit come out. And I ran into a YN. I'm like, damn, how do you become a YN? Right? And the thing that came to my head is absent fathers. They miss masculine love. And I think when children miss masculine love, they behave in a way that turns to a YN. Like, YNs are the inventions of black people, black men specifically, who are not raising their kids. So then I'm thinking, like, what's the solution to that? What's the solution to YNs? How do we get rid of them? These niggas is crazy. You see the niggas in Chicago shooting a chopper in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little young boy killed the girl.
Yeah. In the middle of the street,
In the middle of the street, broad daylight. Old woman recording and getting nut caught like this, and they was knowing who they were doing. But I'm saying, who raised them? Obviously nobody, or not the right body, and nobody. And too often it's missing masculine love. And I think a lot of people don't understand that feminine love and masculine love is 2 different energies, and when they out of balance, you get YNs.
Or they are confused with the masculine love because they get the masculine love from them guys in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We brothers. We love you. You know what I mean? But these are all the same.
That
Hood
ain't
jokers who-
them the snitches.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah.
Commit a crime and see who tell first.
Right.
So then I was thinking, man, then the Million Man March came. You know I admire Minister Louis Farrakhan. And the Million Man March came to our mind. It was a day of atonement. What do we need to do as black men to protect our community? So I said, Lo, I don't know how to work social media, but I'm asking 1 million black men to post on Klassic Konversations, Instagram and Facebook, right? We don't do TikTok. Ain't that a white man? That's
That's Japan, ain't it?
no, they just told that shit to
I
serve.
know.
But anyway, we going to put the challenge of 1 million black men to post an affectionate moment with their child, a hug, a kiss.
Oh,
1 million black men. We're going to need this done by when? until we get it. It shouldn't take about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm asking 1 million black men to step up.
Do a 30-day
challenge. We want 1 million black men to post on Classic Conversation an affectionate moment with their child. Your man child, your woman child, your older children, your younger children. A hug, a kiss, a close sense of affection. 1 million black men. Because we got to get rid of these YNs. These motherfuckers is off the chain.
Indeed.
And they're not getting masculine
That's dope.
love. So y'all gonna point, I'm gonna
like
send a
that,
load
bro.
of pictures because I don't got no Facebook and none of that down.
I like that, bro.
You got 30 days. Yeah, we're gonna have 4 challenges over the next 4 months. For black men to do something to produce a better quality. We getting rid of these YNs. These niggas got to go.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
So you post your
I thought-
child,
I
you
thought
gotta
it was
go
dope
get
with
him and hug him.
I like
Have
that.
somebody take a picture and post it.
I like
I think it's
that.
dope.
Yeah, we're gonna make
Classic Conversations with Jae Lo and T and Asicot.
Jae Lo and T.
Oh, Jae Tea and Lo. Jae Tea and Lo. But that's the challenge. We're going to the million black men.
that. I like that though, bro. I like that. I like that.
We getting rid of these YNs.
Yeah.
We getting rid of these YNs. Them niggas got to go.
We're gonna do a video tonight and make sure that we post that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't post that
like
Michael
that.
Jordan
That's
video.
empowering. You can
I
change,
like that.
You
Don't-
can change the world.
Don't post that Michael Jordan video.
I promise you I want that. Yeah. I like that, bro. That's
Yeah.
good, man.
I got 2 more, 3 more, 4 more.
That's good. All right, that one.
And we need it on Classic Conversation because we need the ratings to go up. So post, what you call that? Like, subscribe, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to say that, Lo. You don't say it no more.
No, he used to say that and don't say it no more.
I was gonna say it tonight.
I
we
said
wasn't
tell
there.
a friend, tag a friend.
Yeah, once we left, I got to figure that out. Once we left Facebook, I ain't know how to. So I was gonna do it tonight, but I'm hitting the buttons right now.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of these YNs. We're going to do something about it.
I like that one. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. That's
What's supposed to Jimmy
This is black
Kimmel?
excellence.
that's dope right there, bro. I'd say you was on it tonight, bro.
Yeah. It hit me. And well, let's do the 5 things.
Oh, wow.
What's Jimmy Kimmel got to do there?
She just saying post it on there. All right, top 5. We ready?
Yeah.
Top 5. Top 5 educators who have influenced you in your life, whether it be your school teacher, whether it be a book you wrote, whether it be whatever it is. Top 5 educators who've influenced your life in a positive way.
Minister Farrakhan. That's the first one. He number 1. My parents and aunties. I'm putting them in one group because it's like, well, one didn't have, the other one had. So I learned from my collective community. Parents, woo, woo, woo. Schoolhouse teacher. It's too many to name. I remember all my teachers from elementary school through college. Miss Felder, Dr. Felder was my teacher in grad school. And you know what made her my favorite teacher, man? I wrote her, I turned in an assignment on time. And she called me in the room. She said, "What is this?" This is my work. Something wrong with you. I said, "What you mean? This ain't your work." She reads my work, so she knew this was some bullshit. And she called me out on it. She says, "You got to Monday to bring me quality work." She ain't care nothing about the grade, none of that. She was like, "This ain't you. This ain't your work.
Wow.
You do way better than this." And Dr. Pam Felder, my coach Kersey, all my coaches from college on down. I remember Mr. Coach Kersey, man, that dude, man, that first time, you know they recruit you, they be nice to you. And I overslept for practice one day, said, "Night, get your funky black ass up." Get your motherfucking ass to practice in 10 motherfucking minutes, nigga. Are you gonna get on that dog? You know the dog is Greyhound. You gonna get on that motherfucking dog, take your ass home, nigga. We ain't pay your ass out of sleep. Man, I ran to practice, sweating like a motherfucker. Hey, don't go in that chain. Get your ass out here. Run your ass up and down that hill and cut your ass with them goddamn ant hills, nigga. Don't run around them ant hills. I said, this my nigga right here, man. This my motherfucker right here. Shit, that nigga said best man play. So parents, Farrakhan, Coach Kersey, Dr. Pam Felder. Oh, now Dr. Clark and Dr. Black. Dr. Clark is in, Dr. Black is in at the AUC. Dr. Carr is at Howard. I learned from them. They teach me, but they don't really know me. Dr. Black do, but I listen to them every chance I get. Do you? Oh, this is a question though. Do you feel like when you learn the same way you did when you was young? You know how you get old and you can't do things you used to be able to do? Mm-hmm. But I feel like I learn, when I'm learning something, I feel like I'm 13, 14, 15 years old. Like it comes in my mind like I don't learn, learning don't get old. Is what I'm trying.
Never.
Like I enjoy learning and it's easy for me to learn like it was when I was young. But like I can't run a mile like I used to be able to. You know what I mean? Do you got that experience?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you're able to process differently.
Absolutely.
You get older, you're able to, process. You live a little longer. Dwayne, what you got? Oh, she got the mic.
You got your five.
Dwayne said his parole officer, his first baby mama. Nah, I'm playing. He didn't say nothing, y'all.
Top 5 educators for me is Sunshine, everybody. I would say my mama and my daddy. Thank you for that. They most definitely taught me what not to do and what to do. It was a beautiful thing. It still is. My step coach from middle school, we was the first ones to create whatever he helped me with. What people see in me, I didn't see in myself, so he helped me see that. And Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I would change that to Malcolm X. And everybody, I learned from strangers, homeless people. Anybody could be an educator, even the babies, my nieces. But everybody who have a message or a soul from God or the Most High that only want to elevate themselves and other people, I learned from all of them. So it's damn near everybody can be an educator for me.
What is Auntie Anita Bracey talking about? Anita, you wrong for that.
That number one.
Yes, sir.
She say what she mean. She mean what she say. Go ahead, Dwayne. He always.
Like you said, my mom, math teacher, 7th, 8th grade math teacher, Miss Woodard. 7th, 8th grade science teacher, Miss Buckaloo. Ruth Ely, my grandmother, who taught at Clark Atlanta, went to Atlanta University and Clark College. That's 4, and then 5. Mr. Stallworth, one of my science teachers in high school.
All right. What you got, Teasy?
All right. I'm going to put him at number 5, but he probably could be a little higher, but I have to say my pops, because he actually taught me what not to do.
I knew that was coming.
As a parent and as a husband.
Damn.
He taught me what not to do. After that, I would have to go with Arthur's, Donald Goins, and Omar Tariq.
The pimp? Goins?
Yeah, Donald Goins' books actually help me understand my father a little more. Omar Tariq actually reading his books taught me about a softer side of how to just be a little softer in regards to dealing with the opposite sex and dealing with people too. His books was back when I used to read a lot. I mean, before I needed glasses, I used to read a lot back then. The neighborhood, the collective, I've always spoke about them. It was called the Funky Grannies. Johnny Hargrove, a.k.a. Hollywood. Michael Thomas, rest in peace. Earl Cummins, rest in peace. Those guys, there was a couple of more, but those were the main three that was, when we moved to North Carolina from New York, they actually made sure that my mom didn't have to worry about me in regards to being raised as a boy because my pops wasn't around. They actually and all of them had different things to give me. Number 2 would be Miss Loomis, my English teacher in my junior year. And I was so glad that when I came back for my senior year, she had moved up to teaching 12th grade English. She did what your guy did to you, or your teacher did to you, calling you out. My senior year, my junior year, I think she kind of saw it. And then my senior year, she pulled me to the side and said, "This is not your work. I know who work this is, and I know it's not yours, so I need for you to stop copying off other people, having other people do your work for you," because I was doing that a lot as a senior. And then number 1 would have to be my mother. Just teach me survival and work ethic and getting through and always seeing the bright side even when it's dark. Being able to smile through it. Yeah, she taught me all of that right there. So those are my 5. You want to read the comments first?
Yeah. All right.
Read what Anita said. She said first, third, and all the rest she don't care about.
I'm gonna get to it. But Brian wanted to know. He said earlier, JT, because people will spend when the price is right. And what's the name of the spot and where is it?
It's called the Chateau Lounge, and I think it's on Medlock. But if you pull it up, the Chateau Lounge, they don't play the music loud. So you can actually, just like I'm talking right now, somebody can actually hear you instead of
that's rare.
Screaming. Exactly. I mean, we kept waiting for the music to go up, but it never did. So we was actually able to sit and have a conversation. I was actually able to talk to somebody that was a table over there and didn't have to yell or anything. But it's a nice little vibe. The Chateau Cigar Lounge.
All right. Let's see. My mom got Catherine Bracy Kidd, Dr. George Davis, Dr. Richard Brown, Bishop Marion Jones, and Reverend Ben Lang, Bishop Dale C. Bonner.
She believe in the church.
Oh, yeah. Frank got 3-star General Les Smith and David Wilson. Both were educators and mentors to him. Darren Franklin, good one. Air Schmidt, Berlin, Germany, AM high school teacher. Professor Ramsden, Naval War College, and National Security Defense instructor. Little poppy collar there, Frank. 3-star generals.
Yeah, I was just going to say, boy, your list, wow.
Yeah. Poppy collar there. I ain't mad at you. Tell your guy he needs to wear the real ASU shirt.
We in Mississippi.
He said, Alcorn ain't it? Hilarious.
Alcorn.
The Alabama State University. All right.
See, it's Alabama, but it's Alcorn
Alcorn.
in Alabama.
on Jacob, Aslo, Moti, and Jae don't play. That'll be your new promo. He is on one
Bro,
again tonight.
the Humidor has great choices, and actually they have some pretty good prices too.
What's Humidor?
Where they keep the cigars.
It.
What's that mean? Good choices.
Good cigars in there, just not boutique. Just has some good cigars.
So you don't bring your cigar to the cigar store?
Some you do. This place, because they don't serve food, you want to support and buy some cigars. You know, help them keep the lights on. But
You can smoke reefer in there too?
no,
Probably not a spot like that.
yeah, no. But please believe there are some cigar lounges where you can smell it. Some folks be getting it in, but yeah. Go ahead.
That's a beautiful, great idea to do Father's Day. Hit every social media organization, sports show, everyone. Send every black podcast to. Yeah, we're going to definitely spread that news around.
Don't let anybody steal it, Lo. You got to protect it.
Yeah, we'll put it out there.
And don't be hugging no white babies. Black on black love. We getting rid of the YNs.
Hilarious.
They going to come after the challenge.
All right, my aunt got Dr. Marion Jones, Senator Yvonne Miller, Mrs. Bim Fong, sociology teacher in high school, Mary McLeod Bethune, and Dr. Stephanie Johnson, principal. Number one said, "You ain't never lied. These youngers not all out of control." And Google the 5 black teens who made Eagle Scouts in South Carolina. All right, B got his dad, Arnold Lindsay, his godfather, Mrs. Varner, typing teacher, his mom, and his Uncle Wynn. Number one got her 1st and 7th grade teachers. The rest I don't remember or care to. All right. Then she threw in her mom and dad and his sister-in-law, Cora Lee. Yes, mom and dad were our very first educators. Yay. Kiki says she late to the party. Hey, y'all. Make sure you get credit for that idea. Y'all know folks steal. Yeah, that's what he just said, too. She said she was forced to go to school. I didn't want to, so that's why I feel how I feel. White school, white teachers, but I still excelled despite their very racist. Beep, beep. All right. Mom said you're right. Sister, mom, and dad was the first we had to know our timetables, states and capitals, rivers and old and new Bibles. Mm-hmm. All right. So I got Ms. Harris, my 1st grade teacher. I got Mrs. Woods. She was my 10th grade teacher, but she's the one who kind of chastised me. I just always remember, because we moved all the time, and she told me one day, saying, "When you gonna stop trying to be the new kid?" You know what I mean? I was show playing new kid role. She's like, "Is that a new kid role over with?"
There for a year. You're a new kid.
Definitely gotta go with my mom. Then my grandparents. Just always valuable words, lessons, just things you always remember, never forget. And my grandfather smoked cigars because my granddad, boy, he was a man, boy. And would tell you what he had to tell you, unfiltered. That's why.
One time.
Hey, that's why when you think of number one and my uncle, hey,
That's them.
granddad, he gonna say what he had to say, bro, whether you liked it or not, boy. I remember, I'll never forget the day we was at the house, and one of my cousins brought some boy home, and he asked the boy, he said, "Where you go to school at?" "Oh, I dropped out." "Drop back in, they ain't gonna hurt you." We were like, God dog, man. And he meant that jump too. "Drop back in, they ain't gonna hurt you." Boy, that jump was so hilarious. Same BS at the West, new kid. What up, Frank? You still up?
He said he was at the West. You still.
And shoot, and Malcolm X, man. You know what I mean? I'm a huge Malcolm X fan. And then honorable mention, my mom mentioned him too, Matt T. Fleming, I preach in Dallas, Texas. You know what I mean? He was one of the realest preachers ever. You know what I mean? Because he gave you the real. You know what I mean? He'd tell parents, you know what I mean, let your kids go out. Let them have fun. Don't try to just keep them in church all day. You know what I mean? Enjoy life. You know what I mean?
I'd have liked him too.
Hey, and he meant that, John, too. He like, let them go to parties. Let them do X, Y, Z. You know, it's like, they got to enjoy life. Don't just have them just stuck in here, you know. But she still had us stuck in there.
Yeah, my honorable mention though.
Candyman bracelet, that was him. Yes, Lord. That was Candyman.
You could say my grandfather, being able to just show strength without doing a lot of rah-rah. And my coach, only black coach I had in high school, Coach Alfana Hobbs, wrote me a great letter when I left to go to the military, even though he kept trying to push me to go to college. But when I had left to go to the military, the day that I was leaving, he came by the house and dropped the letter. I still got that letter still to this day. But
wow.
He was he was dope. It was just a letter. It was part prayer because he ended up being a pastor, but it's part prayer and then also part making sure that you believe that the choice that you made was the right one, so that you can make sure that you take advantage of it instead of second guessing, which I was a little bit. You know, because I went in the military because I didn't want my mom to have to send me no money in college. I didn't know that, you know, you could have money in college. I had no idea.
You're going to be broke in college.
Yeah, because the school I went to, they didn't give you nothing like that. You know, Coach actually took us on college tours and everything on his dime. So, yeah, Coach Hobbs. I tried to find him last time I went home, but I wasn't able to get to him, so try and get to him.
One teacher, one coach can change
Oh, absolutely.
generations.
Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
If you get 3 good teachers in a row, or 3 good coaches in a row, you're damn near guaranteed to be successful.
Hey man, he ended up showing us later after he showed some other people that were still there. But when I came back from the military, came home on leave, he had letters that was sent to the school for me from colleges that never got to me. And that's why he ended up leaving the school, and he ended up going coaching at an all-black high school. Won championships after championships in basketball, and he was a football coach. Yeah. Lo, I got to leave with this. Your mom, your aunt, not me, was at the house one day. The hair was what?
You know what they talking about. Lo know what they talking about. Hey, when you talking about that other book, who was that other author? You said Goins?
Goins and Omar Tariq.
What he write?
Sweet St. Louis.
He was a pimp too?
No. He was an author out of St. Louis. He wrote under a pseudonym. He first wrote as Omar Tariq, and then after that, I can't remember what his second name was. But
Goins ended up being a real writer though. He wasn't just a pimp writer.
Oh yeah, he Now Iceberg Slim was a pimp writer.
Pimp writer. And then Pimp King.
Yeah. Goins had some. Yeah, he has some good stuff. I still have some of his books too. I have a lot of my books. I still got them, just like I got my CDs and DVDs.
Not in Texas, man. We ain't get to go nowhere. We were locked down in Texas. Only person going nowhere was Ray.
Who was Ray?
My oldest brother. She said she let us go places in Texas. Now we was in Germany. We had free reign. We got
You
Texas.
had some nigga cuss?
Hey, we
You
got
read that
Texas.
nigga cuss?
Boy, it was lockdown time, boy. But I understood that Dallas was rough.
Did you get that in Germany?
Huh?
Did you get nigga cuss in Germany?
What is that?
The chocolate marshmallows with the pickaninny on there.
I ain't getting none of that neither.
Nigga cuss. What they call you when you was black in there?
In Germany? We didn't have no issues.
I ain't never run into nothing like that when I was over there, bro.
we ain't no issues.
Them Germans love that's a death.
Yeah, I ain't no issues. In
Now when
Germany.
you was grown, I'm talking when you little.
I was a kid in Germany. I was
he
there
was a
from
kid.
4th
I
to
was
7th
grown.
You was
grade.
grown. They liked you.
So they loved us. We had a ball in Germany.
Type in nigga cuss. NEGERKUSS.
So I would leave with this. Your mom, your aunt, not me, was at the house one day. Their hair was whack. Daddy said to them, you stop going to the beauty parlor. God, dog. Hilarious.
That's dope. I like that, bro.
This is the question for next week. 'Cause we got to go. When did we become American? Or when do we want to be American? When did black people want to be American? Think about that for next week.
Oh yeah, that's some immediate thoughts. But yeah, okay.
Because we never aspired to be American.
Candyman Brazy had zero filter. That's what I said. He had zero filter now. That's facts. Well, we'll definitely talk about that one.
He worse than Unc.
That's where I'm telling you. That's where. Hey,
I
man.
got to get him a little show at least once or twice a month.
Man, Will said the same thing last week.
You got to have an uncle segment.
Will said that last week.
Hey, I know
Will called immediately after the show and said, "Man, we got to get him a segment."
Hey, I know Uncle's past his bedtime, so I know. But I looked at his. He did a post yesterday.
The response, the non-response post.
Yeah, he was like, it was last week. I was here at 11 a.m. He picked that Bible up. He said, "You intellectuals and you Christians, y'all let us down. Put them books down."
Put them books down.
He had his Obama hat on. He had his Obama picture book, and I forgot the other thing. He said, "I got all this at the inauguration." He said, "I'm still gonna hang with you. I'm still gonna rock with you, but you failed." He said, "You failed."
Hey, where's the lie?
He told somebody his wife they need to fix their hair.
You don't look so bad when you fix your hair. Dang. Hey, I'm telling you, Candyman had no filter, man. He just whatever he had to say, we're gonna say it. Didn't care where it was. He was gonna say it now. Hilarious.
What y'all do for President's Day?
See what I did the day before.
Went to church.
I didn't even know it was President's Day.
The bank wasn't open.
Somebody said something.
That was the day. Yeah, I said what I did the day
The
before.
bank wasn't open. The mail didn't go.
Yeah, I don't go to the bank, and I don't really check the mail. so yeah, I realized it. I was wondering why traffic was a little light this morning, but then I found out. So yeah. All right, man. So that's going to do it for us, and we'll be right back here next week. Angelo, where y'all at this weekend? What you got?
Tuesday night, tomorrow night, Traditions Global Cuisine. Tonight, man, we had a really cool show. That's why I was so late. We had a tribute to Nick Lewis, passed away a couple weeks ago. Old school comedian, man, very funny brother. So we had it was really dope about it was his PR lady called me and said, "Angelo, this is April. Nick's PR. We met. I remember meeting the boy, back at Uptown, and she said Nick had some instructions of what he wanted to do upon his pass because he had a stroke a while back and never really recovered from it. And but one of the things he wanted was a comedy roast type show. Said he didn't want to have no long drawn out memorial, so he didn't want no memorial service, all that stuff. He wanted to have all his comedy friends and fans to come celebrate him and crack jokes." And she said, and he wanted it done. He said, "Reach out to Angelo at Uptown Comedy Corner. That's why I wanted it." So I thought it was really, really dope. And so that's what we did tonight.
Yeah, I saw Griff posted about it.
Yeah, Griff and Coco Brown hosted it. Naturally, there was a gang of comedians in there. His daughter, he has twin daughters. They were there. A lot of family was there. So it was real cool. It was real cool. And they gave what he wanted. They told the stories. So it was really, really cool. Then they had his pastor there. And when the comedians started, boy, Griff said, "I'm sorry, Pastor." They comedians, I'm sorry. Because they were telling stories, boy. Ooh-wee. But yeah, it was real cool. But tomorrow, like I said, we had Traditions. Thursday, open mic night. Friday, we got the Young Gunners of Comedy at KLD. And Saturday night, we got young brother Kamal the Secret Genius headlining. So, good week of comedy.
Oh, this man had instructions for Uptown Comedy Corner.
Hey, man, I was shocked when she called me.
Told you, bro, you Black history.
I was shocked, man.
That's big, Lo.
I thought it was really dope. I thought it was dope.
You are Black history, homie. For real. Appreciate you letting me be in your light.
Yeah, man, it was real cool.
All right, man, that's gonna do it for us. Lo, Michigan got a big game this weekend, boy.
Yeah.
Who that?
Yeah, Michigan plays Duke this weekend.
You like Michigan basketball too?
Of course. Number one in the nation right now.
Yeah.
Number one in the nation right now. I love it.
I'm gonna be wearing me some.
How old boy
blue and gold
doing?
for that game?
The coach
No, we got I don't know what coach you talking about.
from Chicago.
No, they fired Juwan Howard 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
Juwan,
he been gone.
Juwan he couldn't handle it, man.
No, he
He couldn't handle it.
wasn't a coach.
No, he couldn't handle it.
He's
He's a good assistant coach. But
Yeah,
he
I was gonna
wasn't.
say that,
He wasn't. He was way too emotional. You know what I mean? We got the guy was he was at FAU, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heck of a coach.
got a good coach.
Heck of a coach.
Yep, younger coach.
He got them boys playing ball, man. I love it.
Yep. See younger guys coming in and doing it.
And we forgot to mention last week, Demond Wilson. You know, Lamont Sanford's son passed away last week too.
Going to see his daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed plenty of Sanford the Son. I had a good time with that. Yep. Had a good time with it. All right, man. That's gonna do it. So yeah, we will be back next week. As always, 8:30ish. Because if ish was a lifestyle, Classic Conversations got a hold of it.
We're gonna
You
shock y'all. We actually start at 8:30. That's just gonna be shocked. We're like, nobody gonna be on here. They ain't gonna believe it. Number one said she trying to 8:30, didn't see nothing. She went back out. Came back one night. When y'all start? Hilarious.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please share it. Look for our posts, our video in regards to making 1 million fathers.
1 million black men.
1
showing
million
affection,
black
masculine
men.
love to black
We're gonna
children.
get that started.
Yeah. Yep.
I like that a lot.
Yep.
I
Love
like that a
one.
lot.
Love that one. So that's gonna do it, man. We'll see you next week. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo, and we out. You dig?
Jae Lo and T.
Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to